is a presentation of the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Any other use of this telecast or any pictures, descriptions, or accounts of the game without the Oklahoma Sports Network's consent is prohibited. It may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form, and the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be used without express written consent.
Coming to you live from the Nest in Elgin, Oklahoma on the Oklahoma Sports Network, where the Elgin Owls continue district play in Week 3 of the district season. Tonight, the 5-0 Owls, 2-0 in district play, welcome the Bridgecreek Bobcats, who come in at 1-4 overall and 1-1 in district action. I'm Billy Palmer along with Vincent Saylor here on the call. And Vincent, last year, the Bobcats suffered a 44-0 loss to Elgin, but that was a very young and inexperienced team. They're a year older, more experienced now, and they just might provide a bigger challenge for the Owls tonight.
Yeah, probably a little bit better than they were last year. 1-1, I believe, in district play so far. Like I said, a little bit better, a year older. One that the Owls should probably come away with if we play the way that we're capable of playing and we play up to that Owl standard that we've been playing to lately. But at the end of the day, you got to play the game. That's why they play the game. It's pink out night here tonight. So looking forward to a big game and hopefully a big victory to move to 3-0 in district and get those 15 playoff points if possible.
You're watching the Countdown to Kickoff, brought to you by Hillary Communications, always innovating because every community matters, providing top-quality telephone and internet service. Visit their website at hillary.com. We'll be back with more pregame here on the Elgin Owl Oklahoma Sports Network.
They say the best way to be a good neighbor is to know your neighbors and give a little help when they need it. And when you need a little, you can find help at Ace Hardware in Elgin. Not only do they offer everything from grills to flowers, paint, hardware, and tools, they offer experience to help guide you through the process. And they're happy to take the time to make sure you can do it right. Ace Hardware of Elgin. They're more than just a hardware store. They're your neighbors. Ace Hardware, 7796 Highway 277 in Elgin.
Aero Sign Company is now Fusion Sign and Design, continuing to serve all of Oklahoma and surrounding states for the past 70 years. Their focus has always been driving people to your door, not just selling you a sign. From custom work and installation to excellent service, they have the knowledge and expertise to help you along the way. And making your image stand out and last for years to come. The all-new Fusion Sign and Design. Phone 353-2227.
So, not real big on paying bank fees? Well, that's okay. It means you're smart with your money and you know how to get a good deal. You're a credit union kind of person, and Communication Federal is your kind of credit union. In fact, PayMe Checking puts real money right into your account when you use your Visa debit card, online or in stores. PayMe Checking, the free account that pays you only from Communication Federal Credit Union.
Are you looking for more than just a job? Paris Foods in Lawton offers a career with a competitive starting wage, opportunity for advancement, life and health insurance, including medical, dental, and vision, as well as 401k retirement plan. At Bar S, you can be proud of a company that gives back to the community. But most of all, you can take pride from making a quality product. Bar S Foods, making the best tasting hot dogs and smoked sausages. The food America likes to eat. So come be a part of a winning team and start your path to success today.
So, not real big on paying.
Step into the best chapter of your life. One with rheumatology care from a provider who focuses on your well-being and getting you back to what matters most. Dr. Shahzad is dedicated to building long-lasting relationships based on trust and medical integrity with every single patient. Schedule your telemedicine appointment today. Don't let rheumatoid arthritis or other inflammatory conditions stop you from enjoying life. MMG. The power of many for the benefit of one.
College is more than just going to class. College is a journey. It's meeting new people and making new friendships that will last a lifetime. It's learning from professors who care about you and your success. And finding out it can be really fun and rewarding. It's discovering that thing you want to do for the rest of your life. Cameron University is all about helping you grow and succeed. Because your success is our success.
At Arvest Bank, we believe home ownership makes families and communities stronger. Whether it's your first home, a fixer-upper, or your forever home, we're here to help put home ownership within reach. Because everyone deserves a financial partner who cares. Arvest Bank. We believe.
Touch to our ever-expanding dental practice in order to make your visit one that exceeds your expectations. Even more things to smile about is our partnership with 3 major dental insurance companies, United Concordia, Delta Dental Premier, and Health Choice. Come schedule an appointment with Dr. Harbin or myself by calling 580-248-6700.
Lawton Fort Sill Regional Airport, just 1 mile to anywhere, offering non-stop service to Dallas-Fort Worth. Fast, friendly, and convenient without all the hassles. Easy parking, and with close proximity to your arrivals and departures, all in their newly renovated terminal. Here to there in just 1 mile. To book your mile to anywhere destination from LAW, log on to AA.com. or call 800-433-7300.
Back here on the Oklahoma Sports Network, and now for your keys to the game, brought to you by Coolco. Stay comfortable year-round with their expert HVAC services. They believe in providing top-quality HVAC services to you with their team that has over 20 years of experience in the industry and is committed to delivering excellent customer service. Give them a call at 580-704-9838. Vincent?
Yeah, on the defensive side of the ball, we got to be sound in their RPO offense. Like I said, they do a lot of run-pass option type things, and we got to be sound there and make sure that we're sticking to our keys and making sure that we got to sticking to our assignments as well. We got to be We're going to bring a little bit more pressure tonight than you're used to seeing from the Owls. We're going to play a little bit of man-to-man on the back end as well. So we got to be gap sound when we bring the pressure, and when we get back there, we got to make sure that we tackle well and make sure that we get those sacks. And then, like I said, we got to have good eyes in the backfield and make sure that we stand and stick to our guy when we're playing that man-to-man and make sure we don't have our eyes in the backfield or anything like that and let somebody run right past us. So that's kind of the defensive keys to the game. The offensive side of the ball, we got to control their interior pressure. They like to bring those 2 middle inside linebackers and kind of get pressure right in Caden's face. So we got to do a good job of kind of securing that interior pressure. And then as far as that goes, they're playing a lot of cover 3 on the back end as well. So we got to throw and catch against that. This is the 4th week in a row that we're playing a team that's playing cover 3. So we've got to do a good job of making sure that we can hit some balls downfield and in those seams. And at the end of the day, we got to cut down on penalties. Like that's one of the biggest issues that we're having. Obviously, we're 5-0, 2-0 in district and doing a good job, and everything's rocking and rolling. But at the end of the day, we got to cut down on those penalties, especially those pre-snap penalties and those drive-killing penalties that put us way behind the sticks and things like that. Got to do a much better job on that.
Yeah, and this team, and that's been a kind of consistent every week, even when we've been winning by a pretty good amount. Those penalties have just been – they've been like there every week, man.
Yeah, I mean, luckily, like I said, we've kind of gotten away with it so far this year. I mean, in the 5 games that we've played. But as we continue to move forward into those Weatherfords, Clintons, and things like that, I mean, that could make a big difference in the game. And then obviously as we move forward, hopefully into that playoff push, like I said, when you start facing some of those better teams, and I mean, and no offense to any of the 5 that we've played so far, but when you start playing those games and you get down to those close games and things like that, every little yard matters, and you start drives at 1st and 20, 1st and 15, 2nd and 20, and things like that. I mean, it puts you behind the sticks and make things a lot difficult for the offense, and makes things really difficult for Adam Castro as the offensive coordinator to kind of get back into play calling, and it messes up the rhythm too. I mean, our offense is very rhythmic, and if you kind of can't do that, I mean, getting those penalties and get behind the sticks and things like that takes away from that rhythm, and then it's just, like I said, it all goes downhill from there.
And this Bridgecreek offense, by the way, yes, they are 1-4, but they're averaging 22.5 points a game. So, You got to those penalties can kill a drive. You want to keep the ball as long as you can. Yeah, we're an explosive team for sure about that. But they average 22.5 a game, so they can score the ball a little bit. Nearly won that first game of the year against Duncan, who gave Newcastle a pretty good run.
Yeah, no, definitely about it. I mean, they actually should have beat Duncan. I mean,
Yeah.
my understanding is they were kind of taking a knee to secure the victory and fumbled or something along those lines, and then Duncan was able to take advantage of that turnover. So, like I said, a very good football team. They got their quarterback back. I think their quarterback's been out for a couple weeks or whatnot. Number 0, he's back. My understanding is he is supposed to play tonight. Didn't see him during pregame warmups because they kind of warmed up with some practice jerseys on with no numbers, I guess, to kind of make sure you don't understand who their playmakers are and what number this looks like in pads and things like that. So we'll see when they come out and they're all white jerseys who's who rather than the black practice jerseys that they were out there warming up in.
That's your keys to the game, brought to you by Coolco. You're watching Elgin Now Football here on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Download our free apps on Apple and Android devices. Plus, find us on Roku, Amazon Fire, and Apple TV. Search Oklahoma Sports Network and watch from anywhere. Scott's House of Flowers in Elgin has been proud to serve Elgin and the surrounding area with a wide variety of flowers and gifts for all occasions. Come see them for great gift ideas, including the exclusive Tyler candles. And who couldn't resist Sweet Shop USA, featuring handmade grand truffles. Scott's House of Flowers, just off Highway 277 in Elgin. Delivery available, or stop by for easy pickup. Phone 492-4880. Scott's House of Flowers.
These hands have seen a lot. They've treated wounds and cured diseases, kept their fingers on the pulse of innovation and technology, pushed the boundaries of what's possible. These hands have mended families and held communities together. But it's our hearts that drive our unparalleled dedication, expertise, and healing. That's why we're here.
Lawton's premier full-service garden center is Bedrock Nursery at 1802 Northwest 67th Street. Serving all of Southwest Oklahoma since 1994, they are your source for homegrown bedding plants and offer a wide range of services, including landscape design and installation. They are your full-service garden center. Bedrock Nursery, 1802 Northwest 67th Street in Lawton. Bedrock Nursery. Come see the difference.
Hey guys, I'm Will, the CEO of Foxhole, the military B&B platform, and we're honored to partner with OSN to support Oklahoma high school sports.
Hi, I'm Spencer Colossus, the founder of Foxhole. We built this platform specifically for you, the military community, designed to reimburse official travel and support all your personal travel needs.
But hey guys, if there's one thing I can give you for my time, it would be this to the players and coaches. To give anything less than your best is to sacrifice the gift.
Landmarks. They stand as symbols, reminding us of history and moments that shape our lives. We create our own landmarks. At Becker Raybon Funeral Home, we understand the importance of honoring these moments. Let our compassionate team help you celebrate the life and legacy of your loved one. Offering a range of services to honor the stories that matter most, we believe that every life leaves a mark that deserves to be cherished and remembered. Becker Raybon Funeral Home, honoring the landmarks of your life.
Are you prepared for summer? We are.
Keep your air conditioner ready with a Miller Noble Heating and Air Maintenance Plan. We service all makes and models from Bryant, Carrier, and Lennox. Just need a repair? We can do that. Can't pay for it all at once? We offer financing plans too. Is it time to replace your old system? We offer free estimates on new systems. Click or call today and stay comfortable with Miller Noble Heating and Air.
If you're someone who feels anxious or scared about going to the dentist, you're not alone. We're here to make sure you feel completely comfortable every step of the way. And at our office, we believe in treating more than just teeth. We focus on you as a person. And with Sedation Dentistry, you can experience the care you need without fear and without pain. And with Sedation Dentistry, we can make your dreams come true.
Power Services, the power of quality and comfort, servicing all of Southwest Oklahoma and the surrounding area for the past 40 years. Offering the best service for heating and air for both residential and commercial, geothermal systems, electrical services, and generators are their specialty. Give them a call for all of your heating, air, and electrical needs. Experience the power of quality and comfort with Power Services of Southwest Oklahoma. Give them a call today at 580-875-3645. That's 580-875-3645.
The heart of Oklahoma, where your home isn't just a place, it's your peace. At Century Roofing, we understand the importance of protecting your peace. We're experts in roofing technology, techniques, and customer service because we care about Oklahoma and we care about you. At Century Roofing, we combine quality craftsmanship and exceptional service because your home deserves the best. Century Roofing, staying on guard for Oklahoma.
Back here on the Oklahoma Sports Network. And oh, by the way, it is pink out night here at the Nest. So
rocking the pink shoes.
Yeah, Vincent's got some pink shoes on. You see a lot of players down there that got some. I saw some pink cleats. I saw some pink socks. You probably see some pink sleeves, things like that up there. So that's what that is about. Now for your starting lineups, brought to you by J. Black Welding. Need it built, fixed, or welded right the first time? Trust J. Black Welding Company of Elgin, Oklahoma. Barn dominiums, houses, metal shops, and all your welding needs. Call them at 580-280-0388 today. Vincent?
Yeah, let's start with the offensive side of the ball. First, at left tackle, you've got Hudson Begley. At left guard, C.J. Devine. At center, Brody Ballou. At right guard, Jackson Deal. At right tackle, Cam Hollifer, who was named the Rough Rider of the Week last week. At tight end is a plethora of guys. We got Lucas Young. Jake Deal also plays a lot there. Tucker New also plays a lot there as well. Then we got an ex-receiver, Brody Morrison, who had 6 catches for 100 yards last week. At Z receiver, Joey Ariano. At A, Kason Meyer. At quarterback, who's having a great year, completing 76% of his passes. We'll give some more as we go. We'll give some more stats as we go throughout the game, but it is completing 76% of his passes currently on the year. Is number 13, Caden Boletto. And then at running back, Ritson Meyer. That is your offensive starters, brought to you by J. Black Welding. Now for your defensive starters, at end, Tucker New. At nose, Big T. At anchor, Hudson Begley. At Mike, Kason Meyer. At Will, Ritson Meyer. At bandit, Philip Pibiasi. At dog, Braxton Antuna. At one of the corners, you got Corday Ritchie. At the other corner, you got Bryce Martin. Free safety, Brody Morrison. And at strong safety, John Lohman. Look for Keegan to get in there a little bit tonight as well. Going to play some man. Not used to really playing some man, but I think tonight we're going to try and get some pressure on these guys a little and play some man on the outside to see kind of how we hold up against some of their receivers. So kind of look for a little bit of a different wrinkle potentially tonight on the defensive side of the ball. But that is your defensive starters. Again, brought to you by J. Black Welding. I want to thank all of our sponsors for all that they do for us and allowing us to bring this sweet game of football to you every Friday night for free on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
You're watching the Countdown to Kickoff, brought to you by Hillary Communication. We'll be back in just a minute here on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
The heart of Oklahoma, where your home isn't just a place, it's your peace. At Century Roofing, we understand the importance of protecting your peace. We're experts in roofing technology, techniques, and customer service because we care about Oklahoma and we care about you. At Century Roofing, we combine quality craftsmanship and exceptional service because your home deserves the best. Century Roofing, staying on guard for Oklahoma.
Bank First is uniquely Oklahoman, deeply rooted in over 50 communities statewide. From those roots, our investment in education springs forth, helping to raise the Oklahoma leaders of tomorrow while providing financial strength to the business leaders of today. That's the kind of loyalty that helps entire communities thrive. Bank First. Loyal to Oklahoma. Loyal to you.
Southwest Foot and Ankle Clinic has specialized in the medical and surgical treatment of the foot and ankle for the past 40 years. And they provide all treatments under one roof. From x-rays, radial pulse therapy treatment, to surgical treatments, all with one goal in mind, providing the highest quality medical care with good old-fashioned Oklahoma compassion. Call to set up an appointment today. Southwest Foot and Ankle, 580-357-8720.
Lawton Community Health Center's high-quality health care is convenient to wherever you are in the region. We're here for you, whether it's our main clinic on Southwest Lee Boulevard or any of our other locations in Lawton. LCHC has additional clinics in Marlow, Comanche, Cache, Medicine Park, Apache, Elgin, and Burns Flat, with more on the way. Enjoy peace of mind knowing quality care from experienced providers is always available. LCHC, your hometown healthcare.
Your job can get dirty. You need a solution. At Waste Solutions, we offer front-end loaders, roll-off containers, and dumpsters for any job, large or small. We also provide residential trash services for Lawton's outlying communities. We've got a solution for small businesses, contractors, construction companies, and everybody in between. We're a locally owned company, and we've been serving our community for 21 years. We love Southwest Oklahoma, and we take care of our own. Every dirty problem has a solution. Waste Solutions. Click or call today.
Rule number 6, be the truck authority. That's the Billingsley way. At Billingsley, we're proud to offer hundreds of Ford trucks for your selection. And if you know a thing or two about saving money, we bet you know Billingsley.
I'm Grant Billingsley, and that's the Billingsley way.
Tayco Roofing now offers free instant quotes. Just go to TaycoRoofing.com and click free instant quote. Enter your address and click see my price. Roof repair doesn't have to be stressful. Get a free instant quote and trust Tayco.
Sidelined by surgery, illness, injury? Valor Physical Therapy can help. At Valor PT, our skilled therapists create a rehabilitation program individualized for you, with education and encouragement each step of the way. Whether it's sports or the activities of life, let Valor get you back in the game. Start now at 405-609-3637. No referral needed. Mention this ad and get a free t-shirt at your first appointment.
Through life's trials, Liberty National Bank has been with you all the way, listening, embracing your goals, working together with you to build the business you want or the life you want. We've supported our neighbors and local businesses for over a century, always putting people first. For you, we're in the banking business. For you, we're here. Liberty National Bank, with you all the way.
Looking for unbeatable deals on pre-owned vehicles? Check out our manager specials, like this 22 Silverado for only $31,988, or this 23 Silverado for just $37,988, only for this month. Power on with Merit. At Merit Auto Group, your trade is worth more. Bring it in for our Manager's Trade-In Special, where we'll offer you more for your trade than any other dealer. Don't settle for less. Power on with Merit.
Back here at the Nest in Elgin, Oklahoma, about 6.5 minutes until kickoff. Now for your schedule, brought to you by the Orchard Group. The key to financial success is taking care of your family tree. For more info, please visit their team website or call 580-354-7475, Morgan Stanley Smith Barney, LLC. And I'm waiting for a producer extraordinaire.
There it is.
Yeah, all right.
Attaboy.
All right. So
he does not like us right now.
Yeah, he's the best. So you see the schedule there on your screen. We are now in, I guess, technically, so we played week 0.
Yeah, so we're in week, who knows?
7?
Yeah,
Technically week 7 here. We're playing Bridgecreek at home, and then next week we go up to Weatherford, and then it's going to be home and away the rest of the way.
Douglas is homecoming, so
Yeah.
next time we're at home, we'll be homecoming.
And then we will be at a scary place to be on Halloween, Clinton, Oklahoma, or the Red Tornado Bowl. Listen, weird things happen there. I mean,
They are.
You guys know I'm from Ada. Ada had a huge rivalry with Clinton, and there's always some weird stuff that happened in Clinton, Oklahoma. So, that's on the 31st. And then we come back at home for the Battle of the Wichitas against Cache on November 7th. And from then we'll be talking about the playoffs.
Yeah, hopefully, like I said, I mean, obviously we're off to a great start so far, 5-0 on the season, 2-0 in district, full 30 points there for the potential tiebreakers. If you go back and listen to the podcast brought to you by Derek Bean, a.k.a. American Podcast, he had Coach Ryan Breeze on this week, and talked about how those playoff points come into play and how all that works. So, very difficult to kind of explain. Yeah. Coach Breeze has been around a long time here in Lawton and area and whatnot, so understands that stuff, and so did a great job of kind of explaining how that only kicks in, obviously, if there's a 3-way tie. If it's a tie, then if it's only a 2-way tie, then obviously you go with the head-to-head matchup and things like that. But he does a great job on that, so that's kind of part of the reason that those points can make a difference down the road as we move forward in the season. So far, we got the full 30. You can only get up to 15. You can only lose up to 15. But right now, we're 2-0 with 30. So we're all alone in first place currently here in District 4A1.
Yeah, so sitting in a good position here as we get ready for the coin toss, brought to you by Rowan and Robertson, speech-language specialists, where they are licensed and can assess and treat you with speech, language, voice, and fluency disorders. Give them a call at 580-454-9200.
Yeah, normal captains are coming out there. Philip Pibashi. Let's see. We've got Pibiasi. I said it earlier during the starting lineups, but gonna get used to it at some point. Obviously, 34 Ritson Meyer, number 2 Brody Morrison, number 55 Hudson Begley, and number 1 Kason Meyer. This week's 6th captain is Gage Elam himself, and then the practice player of the week is number 9 Joey Ariano. That is your captains for tonight's game.
Looking across the Bridgecreek side, number 1 Lathan McKnight, number 44 Hunter Eberhardt, number 60 is Tristan LeBlanc, and I know.
Yeah, Coach Castro was a little bit nervous about number 60. He plays right there in the middle, thinks he's one of their best players on defense, so got to do a good job of containing him there in the middle and making sure that Brody and CJ and Jackson Deal do a good job in that interior part of the line to keep him away from Caden and Ritson and Tiny.
And also number 53, Kason Camphouse. That rounds out the captains for the Bobcats tonight.
More than likely, we will try and take the ball, obviously, if we win it, and let's see if they defer. I think they've already tossed it.
They did, yeah.
So.
I think we won, but we'll see here.
6 games, 6 times with the ball to start, it looks like.
So, yeah, we did win the toss, and we are going to take the ball again. Good streak going there. Also, by the way, 20-game win streak tonight, right?
Yeah, that's what we did. Yeah, if we can take care of business tonight, it'll make it an even 20. Obviously, the longest win streak in school history.
That's
pretty
that's
impressive.
Quite the feat, man.
Yeah.
Yes.
There's a couple teams out there. Some of those smaller schools. I think Carl Albert currently has the highest one in the state. Listening to Chris Evans and those guys on the high school huddle, I believe Carl Albert currently's somewhere in the 39 to 40 potential range. And then you got a couple small schools that have some pretty big ones as well. But we're in that mix now. If we can get to 20.
Yeah, there's a couple of 8-mans that are. It's some ridiculous ones.
One of them lost earlier in the year. It was up to like 49, 50, something like that. But I can't remember who. I don't know if it was Washington or somebody lost earlier in the year. Want to give a huge shout-out to the girls' softball team. Lady Owls took care of business during the regional tournament, beat Midwest City in the regional finals 16-2 yesterday. Was able to bring all that action for you live here on the Oklahoma Sports Network. So thanks a ton for watching. So congratulations, girls. They're headed to Hall of Fame Stadium next week to get to hopefully come back with a state title. Corday with his patented flip there. Coming out with the black flag this week is Tucker New, who had a great game last week, was named our defensive player of the week. Last week's players of the week for the coaches, though, was offensive was Ritson, defense was Hudson, special teams, Ian Krins himself.
Okay,
Sharpen your axe, Philip Pibiasi.
There you go.
And Rough Rider, like we said earlier in the day, was Cameron Hollifer.
So Bridgecreek about to come out in there. So they changed.
All white.
All white, yeah. Should be good for us to be able to see the numbers pretty easily, so that's great.
Like I said during pregame show, the Hillary pregame show, came out in their black plain practice jerseys.
They were out there like 90 minutes before.
Yeah, they were out there
longer even. I think.
Well, I mean, it takes a while to get those football jerseys on, so I had to get back in there to get changed and do all that kind of fun stuff.
So they're coming out. They'll come out through the.
What does it say? Make stars, huh? Okay.
I thought it said rake the stars.
Make them see stars. Oh, okay.
Okay.
Chris has got better eyes than Billy and I up here.
Wow, and he's
Well, he's the only one with glasses, so that makes sense, I guess. We're all a bunch of middle-aged guys up here with bad eyesight.
So we're about ready to kick this thing off. 10 seconds on the pregame clock here as coaches getting their final words in before we kick this off. Again, thank you for joining us here on the Oklahoma Sports Network, wherever you're joining us from. Appreciate you.
Always. Thank all of our pregame sponsors and all of our sponsors as well. Chris has got the pink logo on there for the Owls since it's pink out night.
Well, thank our first quarter sponsor, Comanche Home Center. With over 50 years of experience in the lumber industry, they provide building materials to do it right. Remember, Ace is the place for the helpful hardware folks. 7796 U.S. Highway 277 in Elgin. So we wait for Bridgecreek to get out there here.
See Brody Corday back there, Joey, John Lohman, and I think that's also Sage Rush.
Get ready for the Wayne's Drive-In kickoff. Burgers to baskets, pizzas, salads, steak fingers, and the best sweet tea and cherry limeade in town. Come on, everybody.
Let's go to Wayne's.
Bridgecreek ready to kick this thing off. Number 3, Shaddix Swires, also listed as a quarterback for Bridgecreek. He's going to kick this off to get this going here at the Nest in Elgin, Oklahoma. Third week in district play. We'll keep you apprised of the scores as well from the district and around the state.
I didn't really check out the schedule this week. Not sure. Corday's going to get his hands on the ball, which is always a good thing.
On the near side. Kind of patient, cutting it back to the left side here. Got a lot of room if he can get to the outside. Number 88's chasing him down, but he gets around him past midfield. Still on his feet.
There he goes!
He's going to take this to the house. Corday. Return for the touchdown. Oh, my, Corday Ritchie.
Like I said, talk about it all year so far. Really want to try and get him more involved, and obviously you can see what he does when he has the ball in his hands. Great way to start the game. Kickoff return, as you can see right there on the Elgin Roofing replay. All the way in for the touchdown, Mr. Corday and Ritchie.
Very patient as he came up to the near sideline here, just kind of filling it out. So everybody had came to this side, cut it back there. John Lohman sealed off that edge and was able to get to the outside and make a couple guys miss down past midfield, take it to the house. And the Elgin Owls score quickly, 17 seconds, as Ian Krins ready to kick the extra point. Kick is up, and it is good. 7-0 your score. Elgin Owls jump up to a lead quickly here on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
They say the best way to be a good neighbor is to know your neighbors and give a little help when they need it. And when you need a little, you can find help at Ace Hardware in Elgin. Not only do they offer everything from grills to flowers, paint, hardware, and tools, they offer experience to help guide you through the process. And they're happy to take the time to make sure you can do it right. Ace Hardware of Elgin. They're more than just a hardware store. They're your neighbors. Ace Hardware, 7796 Highway 277 in Elgin.
Back on the Oklahoma Sports Network, get set for the Wayne's Drive-In kickoff. Come on, everybody.
Let's go to Wayne's.
Also now for our scoring recap, brought to you by Pizza Corral, family-friendly, locally owned pizzeria. Their dough is made in-house daily. We serve the best pizza and calzone, 7927 U.S. Highway 277 in Elgin.
Yeah. Pretty easy one right there. Right? Kick return. Not even a play. Kick return touchdown there by Corday. Probably about 75 yards, give or take. Corday did a lot of that on his own, but good job by the kick return unit of doing their part and curating those holes for Corday to find, and good job of getting it all the way there for the touchdown.
Lathan McKnight back deep for the Bobcats.
Well, yeah, like I said, that's one thing. when he gets the ball in his hand, he's electric, and obviously, you saw that right there. And
high kick. It's going to be taken on the near sideline by number 29, Gavin Shaw. It's going to be tackled at the 32-yard line. That's where the Bobcats will take over.
Good play right there by Jake Deal. Kind of had a little bit of a hole right there, but Jake Deal was able to scrape away and tackle him for a short yardage kick return. Brings out the defense. Starters out there, thanks to J Black Welding. We named the starters earlier in the game, but thanks to J Black Welding. If you're just now joining us, they are our starting lineup sponsor. As you can see right there, front three is Hudson, Big T, and Tucker New.
Keaton Morrow, the quarterback for the Bobcats, number 13, single man in the backfield, trips to the top. He's going to look up that way across the middle. John Lohman, nice job kind of limiting the gain. It'll be 4 yards, though.
I said a little bit of a spread offense. Do like to do some RPO stuff as well. Probably going to toss it around a little bit more than most of the teams that we've played so far this year. So back end's got to be strong. I said probably going to bring a little bit more pressure than we're used to seeing as well, and probably play a little bit more man on the outside. So possibility for the Honey Owl maybe to get himself one tonight.
It'll be 2nd and 5 now for the Bobcats.
He told me he was going to get one, so let's see.
Okay.
He tells that every week, though.
Yeah, that's okay. You're going to be right sometimes.
Yeah.
So Keaton Morrow is going to hand it off to Lathan McKnight.
Good job right there by Tucker New. And looks like Ritson also over there. Brody Morrison came up from his safety spot. Like I said, be looking for that. On those speed sweeps, a lot of times that quarterback will ride it a long time and potentially pull it up the middle. Big T's come running off here on 3rd and long. Big T joined us this week at Burrito Miko for the coaches show, him and Jake Deal. Good to have those guys on.
So a couple-yard loss on the play. We'll bring up a 3rd and 7 now for the Bobcats. 2 receivers to the top, 2 to the bottom. Single back in the backfield with Keaton Morrow. He's kind of looking down toward the bottom, but he's going to go up to the top. And, he's got all kinds of pressure, and he's going to be sacked.
Philip
Pibiasi. Bring up a 4th down punting situation for the Bobcats.
See who's going back deep. Looks like Corday's going to run back there again.
Let's see if you can get a kickoff return and a punt return in the same game. That would be nice. Great start here for the Owls.
I played with a guy named Anthony Merritt at the University of North Alabama. He holds the all-time Division II kick return and punt return records. And a game against Delta State one year had a kick return, punt return, receiving touchdown, and a rushing touchdown.
Okay, Corday's going to drop this, pick it up at the 30, and sometimes this works out pretty well. And
what a move right there.
On the near sideline. If he gets a couple blocks, he may go. He's got one man here and a couple trailing, but they sling him out of bounds at about the 21-yard line or so.
Right outside of that Taco Mayo red zone.
So close.
But yeah, great job right there, return. Kind of dead-legged that one guy, made a good move inside. And was able to get all the way down, like I said, right outside that red zone on the 21-yard line. Let's see our offense for the first time tonight after that kick return on the first potential possession.
The first offensive snap for the Elgin Owls. And you're Caden Belletto. It's nice to have a 7-0 lead before you even get the ball in your hands.
Caden's doing a great job so far this year, completing 76% of his passes for 980 yards and 10 touchdowns, also with a rushing touchdown as well. outside zone here.
Off to Ritson on the outside.
There he goes.
A lot of room. Can he get there? He got
yes,
the
sir. Touchdown, Elgin. Woo!
Ritson Meyer with the 21-yard touchdown run. Elgin Owls look unstoppable right now. 13-0 now the score. Still 9:23 left to go here in the Comanche Home Center first quarter. You can't ask for many better plays here as far as touching the ball.
Ritson's 16th rushing touchdown of the year, 19th total.
Great job by Ritson. Great job by the receivers on the outside to get that block to free him up.
Caden almost didn't get out there, though.
Yes.
But he was able to get it to him. And Ritson did a good job there. And that kicks up and good to make it 14-0. You're watching Elgin Owl football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Download our free apps on Apple and Android devices. Plus, find us on Roku, Amazon Fire, and Apple TV. Search Oklahoma Sports Network and watch from anywhere.
Aero Sign Company is now Fusion Sign and Design, continuing to serve all of Oklahoma and surrounding states for the past 70 years. Their focus has always been driving people to your door, not just selling you a sign. From custom work and installation to excellent service, they have the knowledge and expertise to help you along the way. And making your image stand out and last for years to come. The all-new Fusion Sign and Design. Phone 353-2227.
Back here on the Oklahoma Sports Network as we get set for another Wayne's drive-in kickoff. Come on, everybody.
Let's go to Wayne's.
Elgin leads this one 14-0. And now for your scoring recap brought to you by Pizza Corral. Really a one-play drive. 21-yard Ritson Meyer touchdown run to get this up to a 2-touchdown lead.
Great job, Billy.
Yeah. For the Elgin Owls.
That was pretty easy, huh?
Yeah. I like the one-play drive, man. I mean, listen, I'm okay if Corday wants to run everything back as well. That's fine.
Ian set to kick off. Kickoff unit's done a good job all year.
Yeah, they have. Here we go. It's going to be an onside kick, and let's see what happens. It's bouncing around.
And we got it.
And Ian Kranz fell on top of it. Wow, okay.
Kind of a little surprise onside there to get another extra possession.
Made the field goal last week, recovering onside. Listen, this is his first year he's ever played football.
He's a football player now, baby.
Yeah, he is.
And not a football player.
Football. Soccer player for you, those of you. Yeah, he's a good soccer player, too. And I watched him in pregame as well. He was hitting something about 45 pretty easily, which is.
Made the big field goal last week from 39 yards out. It's a great sign. Said may need that down the road.
So Caden. Joey's at the bottom of your screen. Ritson moved to, they're going to move him out to the slot area. Cable's going to drop back to pass. He's looking for Ritson, who has the completion at the 23-yard line. Gain of 24 on the play. Another first down.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, if you can start using him that way, that could be a little bit dangerous in the future. But said good job by Caden right there, hitting that ball in the seam. A lot of cover three looks. You're going to be able to hit those seams to tight ends or running backs or receivers or whatnot as the game moves forward.
Kaysen and Brody up top. Joey at the bottom. Ritson free 5 yards there. We'll take it.
Kaysen's done a good job of that all year. Like I said, I mean, now he's not your normal, get people to jump off the side with the whole hard counter. But gets a good hard clap right there. Gets us inside of that Taco Mayo red zone.
It'll be a 1st and 5 for the Elgin Owls.
That's Ritson's 7th catch on the year. Came in the game with 6 catches for 160 yards.
So Brody way up there at the top of your screen, and he's looking over to Kaysen.
There goes another Meyer touchdown.
A touchdown, 18-yard pass from Caden Biletto to Kaysen Meyer. And
that was a great throw.
Great throw, yeah.
Great throw.
20-0 now your score.
Good job by Kaysen right there to hold on. That's a tough ball to catch because, I mean, it's right over that defender's kind of head, but good job by Kaysen and great throw by Caden for the touchdown. Caden's 11th touchdown of the year.
So that
passing.
Instant replay there. Ian Kranz set to kick the extra point here to make this 21-0. It is up, and it is Good. 21-0. Elgin Owls all over Bridgecreek. 8:53 left to go here in the first quarter on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Are you looking for more than just a job? Bar S Foods in Lawton offers a career with a competitive starting wage, opportunity for advancement, life and health insurance, including medical, dental, and vision, as well as 401k retirement plan. At Bar S, you can be proud of a company that gives back to the community. But most of all, you can take pride from making a quality product. Bar S Foods, making the best tasting hot dogs and smoked sausages, the food America likes to eat. So come be a part of a winning team and start your path to success today.
Back here on the Oklahoma Sports Network, and yes, it is 21-0, just about 3 minutes into this game. And now for your Wayne's Drive-In kickoff. Come on, everybody.
Let's go to Wayne's.
Get set to kick this one off. And also for your drive summary scoring recap brought to you by Pizza Corral. Set up, by the way, by Ian Cren's onside kick recovery.
Set up by Ian Cren's onside kick recovery, but a 3-play drive capped off by the touchdown from Caden Boletto to Kaysen Meyer. Kaysen's first receiving touchdown of the year. Had that long touchdown run against Hillcrest, but good job of getting his first receiving touchdown so far this year. Gets Caden up to 11 touchdowns on the year. With that pass to Ritson, put Kaysen over 1,000. Caden over 1,000 yards for the season as well.
Ian Cren's ready to kick this one off. Bridgecreek really needs to do something quickly.
Yeah, it's been all Owls here in the beginning. I mean, only about 5 offensive plays and already got 21 points on the board.
Good kick by Ian Cren. It's about the 8-yard line on the far side of the field. And
Gator right there coming
Gator with a big hit.
Yeah, good job by Gage right there. Your 6th captain of the day. See this Elgin Roofing replay right here. Good tackle right there. Got Gage Baker down there doing his patented little, I don't even know, would you call that a cartwheel?
Yeah.
Half a cartwheel?
It's a bad attempt at a cartwheel.
Only 1 GB, baby.
That's man goes into motion. He's going to get the handoff on the near sideline. Nowhere really to go after about a 2-yard gain.
Yeah, good job of penetration right there. Hold him to a 2-yard gain. Bryce Martin coming. Let's see Bryce play a little bit of safety tonight. So playing that man-to-man, they kind of put Bryce at safety, bring Keegan in at one of those corners.
So 2nd and 8, 8:15 left to go here in the Comanche Home Center first quarter.
Bryce is rocking the orange cleats again. I wonder if he's going to change at halftime like last time.
2 receivers to the top, 2 to the bottom. Morrow, quarterback. Connie's itching to get off that edge here. Morrow goes to the far side and
good catch right there. Keegan was all over him, but good throw and catch. And bring the first down.
Yeah, that'll be a first down for the Bobcats.
You can't
do any better.
Can't do any better than what Keegan just did right there, but it was just a better throw and a better catch right there. But it was draped all over him.
It'll be a 1st and 10 for the first time. First down for the Bobcats. Again, spread offense, 3 to the bottom, 1 to the top. Morrow's going to look to the left. Intended for number 12. Throws it a little bit high, and that was dangerous. Intended for Dresden Pretty, the sophomore receiver.
Good job by Braxton right there, dropping from his linebacker spot to get in that throwing lane.
So 2nd and 10 now for the Bobcats. If you're like, I'll join in like 5-10 minutes. If you're just joining us, you've missed.
Yeah, you missed a lot.
A lot of
action. Fireworks.
Yeah.
21-0. Return to open and kickoff for a touchdown. Held them to a 3-and-out. Then get a huge punt return. Quarterback run right here.
This and defense not fooled at all. Going to be thrown down at the 26 for a loss of 4.
Hudson Begley, Tucker New, and Philip Pibiasi back there. Philip with your Sharpen the Axe Award last week.
3rd and 13 now for the Bobcats. I mean, we've done about everything so far except for pick 6 early in this game. Let's see if we can make that happen. 3 receivers to the bottom, 1 to the top. Dropping back to pass, throws it high, incomplete. 4th down now.
Not a bad throw right there, but huge hit on the quarterback. He's getting a little slow getting up.
He's having some help to get up there. Pass was intended for Lathan McKnight.
Uh-oh, got Bryce back there. Only time he's been back there so far this year. He took one back to the house. Interesting stat. We've had 16 Owls score a touchdown so far this year.
And 3 on punt return so far?
2.
No, Ritson got one too.
Yeah, Ritson.
Oh, yeah.
Ritson
didn't get one yet. Yeah. Okay, I was thinking he might have got one too. He did not.
Not sure why Kaysen had to come out. Oh, pull those pants down a little. Oh, it looks like Brody now has to come out because pull those pants down. And now Ritson comes out there.
He's making sure he's good.
Helps to have the black leggings on underneath it. Kind of hides it a little.
Yeah. So 4th and 13. Bryce standing on his own 40-yard line. It's going to be a
high
short
punt,
kick, and he's going to try to get it in. I don't know, that was very smart, but he picks it up, and near side there's a flag, by the way.
Somebody's helmet's off.
Another flag, another flag, another flag, 4 flags.
I think once your helmet comes off,
you
you're
cannot go.
Yeah, you can't continue to play. So, but the question is, was the first flag something related to how his helmet came off?
My guess is these will offset each other, but we'll see.
That would suck if it does offset, though. You know what I'm saying? Because, I mean, you get your helmet knocked off, and that's the first penalty. But then, instinctively you still play even though your helmet comes off. I mean, I get it, it's a player safety rule, but, I feel bad for the kid if he gets it offsetting.
So, yeah, they're discussing exactly. So this is going to be a little complex here.
Sure, they'll figure it out a little bit faster than those Newcastle guys. So
it will be Elgin Owl football. Should be no matter what. But where is going to be the question here?
All right, so we got legal participation.
That's the helmet.
Yeah.
Is that it?
So it was all related to that.
Okay. Yeah, that's it. They didn't call anything else. So that actually works out for the Elgin Owls. So they'll start off with the ball in Bobcat territory once again. Let's see where they.
Not sure what.
I think it's. They're going to put it on the 28-yard line.
All right.
It'll be 1st and 10 now for the Elgin Owls. Up 21-0 over the Bobcats in this 3rd district match of the year. Trying to get this thing going again here. All right, here we go. Caden Mileto, Ritzenmeyer behind him. Joey goes out in motion. Another great throw to Brody. And another touchdown. Caden Mileto, this time a 28-yarder and another
great
throw to Brody.
Yeah, like I said, another great job of concentration by Brody as well, but what an absolute way to thread the needle right there for another touchdown. Caden's 12th of the year. Brody's, what does that make Brody? Brody's got 3 touchdowns now in the year, coming into the game with 20 catches for 322 yards. Elgin Roofing replay. I believe Stepdaddy was able to get that one in for us.
I love the one-play scoring drives.
As we've said multiple times so far tonight.
Yeah. Wow, 27-0. Not even halfway through this first quarter. That'll be deflated.
Looks like Brody Donnelly had to come back out for those knee pads. So got to yank those things down. Let's get him a long pair of pants maybe. Kick is up.
It is going to be
Yep.
Good. 28-0. Elgin Owls all over the Bobcats. 6:31 left to go here in the first quarter on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
At Arvest Bank, we believe home ownership makes families and communities stronger. Whether it's your first home, a fixer-upper, or your forever home. We're here to help put home ownership within reach. Because everyone deserves a financial partner who cares. Arvest Bank. We believe.
Back here on the Oklahoma Sports Network, Elgin leads 28-0 over the Bobcats. We get ready for another Wayne's Drive-In kickoff. Feeling we're going to say that quite a bit tonight.
Yes.
Come on, everybody. Let's
go to Wayne's. Joe will be proud of that.
See him, he's down here.
Yeah, money well spent.
Drive summary again brought to you by Scoring Recap Pizza Corral. Again, another one play.
One play.
Yeah, 28-yarder this time from Caden to Brody. So, this is a great way. I don't know how you start out a game like this quickly, but
no, I mean you're not even halfway through the first quarter. I mean you've got 28 points. You got a couple, not 3-and-out drives. They did get a first down on the second drive, but you got a decent punt return. You've got a kick return touchdown. Defense is playing well. Yep. Offense has scored and only ran, 7 plays or so, give or take. So, I like the way this is looking.
Scores from around the state. Tuttle leads Bethany 20-0 in the first quarter. Ada and Hilldale, Ada number 3 in the state, 7-7 there, that in the first quarter. A low kick this time.
Yeah, it's going to go out of bounds.
It will be a flag, so we'll have decent field position. Hare over Chickasha 7-0. Blanchard over Tecumseh 7-0. Woodward in the district game leads Douglas 7-0. Elk City leads Clinton 6-0. That's interesting.
I thought
there.
Elk City had a chance at that one. So look at Braxton right there, tiny with the throw to the sideline there.
One. Well, yeah. Weatherford up on Cash early, 6-0. That also in the first quarter.
Next week game will be on Thursday. Since it's fall break, we will head up to Weatherford. Also on Thursday, your Lady Owls, the Parliament, will be playing their first state game at Hall of Fame Stadium. Not sure what time that will be, but as soon as we know, or Levi know, Coach Garrett knows, he will post that, and hopefully we can get up there and cheer those girls on.
Keaton Morrow's going to fake the handoff to number 1.
Tucker knew.
Yeah, Tucker all over that. Hudson Begley as well.
Said coaches had a hard time last week kind of picking between Tucker and Hudson as who that defensive player of the game was going to be. We picked Tucker. The coaches ended up picking Hudson. But both of them played an outstanding game and really coming into their own and really securing that defensive line from the outside positions. And Big T on rundowns does a good job of kind of clogging things up there in the middle.
Yeah, and he knows that's what his job is to do. he likes to get there and just kind of – and again, he's looking good, by the way. He's looking really good. So.
Had him on the show as well this week. Every
for Tuesday, Burrito Miko.
Yep. There you go. Thanks, Joe. Thanks, Billy. Joe was texting me about something. So Joe Abshire looks like he's
another very
watching it there. And
very short play. It'd be third and I think right back to the line of scrimmage, 3rd and 13 from the last play.
Little League tomorrow starts at 9 o'clock with the first and second grade game. They're playing the Tuttle Tigers this week, so should be an interesting matchup for the 1st through 6th grade teams. Don't have nothing to do tomorrow night. I know there's a big game in this state everybody's thinking about.
A little bit.
But if you don't have anything to do before that one, come on out.
Didn't wear my OU stuff tonight. Thought about it, didn't do it. I will be wearing it tomorrow. 3rd and 13. Quarterback draw. Got a lot of time. Throws it up over the top and didn't quite get there.
Honey Owl had his hands on it. Looks like Brody also had his hands on it, but unable to come up with it. But looks like another 3-and-out for the Bridgecreek Bobcats.
So they will be punting again. Under 5 minutes left to go now in the first quarter.
Got Corday back there again. Looks like everybody's got their knee pads situated this time. Uniform police out tonight.
Yeah.
Oh,
this is a high, short kick.
Getting away from that one.
Going to take a backward bounce. It's going to be down at the 47-yard line, but good field position again. Now, they score this one on the first. That's a 53-yarder, so I'm cool with that. Let's make it happen.
Let's mark it.
Yeah.
Ritson with only 1 carry tonight.
Touchdown percentage on that 1 carry was pretty good. Yards per carry as well. 21 yards out.
Are we not sure what's going on over there. Got the house music going here at the Nest tonight. Somebody's got the glow sticks out.
Ritzenmeyer in the backfield with Caden Boleto.
I'm telling you, we're going to get a camera up here eventually.
Man, it's going to be wild.
There goes
off
Ritson.
to Ritson up the middle.
Woo!
Stiff arm.
Oh, good job of hanging on there by the number 53, it looked like, right there on the play.
But even on his short runs, he gets 5 yards to carry.
Yeah.
So
it was like last week, or it might not have been last week. It might have been Woodward.
Well, they were wrapped up quite a bit on
we were kind of like, hasn't really been able to get out. Then we go talk to David at halftime. He's got 116 yards.
Right.
Okay.
That's wild.
Thanks.
2nd and 5 now for the Owls. And what a disappointment not to score on the first play. But second play could happen.
There's always a second one.
That's right.
Joey coming in motion. Ritson going in motion.
Caden's looking. Oh, he's going to keep the ball. I think he's looking for Tucker New, but he's going to have a first down for the Elgin Owls all the way up to the 40-yard line.
And what I really liked right there is once he kind of got out of the fray a little, tucked that ball up and decided to pick up some yards. So good job right there by him, kind of learning from those mistakes earlier in the season. Kind of, he said he has a tendency to kind of, when he's running, to have that ball down below his waist, and did a good job of that one, tucking it away and getting the first down. Said Caden's got a lot of athletic ability.
Yeah.
Said obviously don't want to run him a ton, but does have that ability to kind of escape the pocket and pick up some positive
There's nobody
yards.
on Brody at the bottom, and he is waving. There's nobody on him at all. Like, at all. It's going to be a false start, and there was absolutely nobody.
Obviously,
like
not a correct coverage there by the Bobcats, but I don't want to leave one of the better receivers in the state open.
5 yards backwards will do first down again. 1st and 15 now for the Elgin Owls. And,
got somebody out here this time, but now nobody's over top of Joey.
Right.
Oh, there comes somebody. All right,
okay,
they got to fix
there
this
they
time.
Go.
Yep.
Tiny in the backfield with Caden. Caden's going to get the snap, hand it off to Tiny up the right side. Got a
there
lot of room, and there he goes. Tiny, can he beat this guy? He's got to cut it back in. Going to get inside the Taco Mile red zone down to the 10-yard line, but a gain of 35 for Braxton Antuna.
Yeah, great job right there.
Yeah.
By Tiny.
That's a great job.
Yeah, woo!
Get it all the way down to the 10. 3:20 left to go here in the first quarter.
Shout out to all my folks at home watching the game. Didn't make it out to the game tonight, so they're at home watching. Hi, girls.
Caden Boleto
swinging out
to Tiny, but it's going to be incomplete. Be 2nd and 10 now.
Yeah, tried to throw a little swing pass out there, but had a little bit of pressure in his face. Talked about that as the keys to the game. They bring a lot of interior pressure from those two inside linebackers. That time was able to get in Caden's face and kind of make it a little bit of an errant throw there to Tiny.
This will be a second and goal. Yeah, right at the 10-yard line.
Tucker New in there at tight end. Looks like Lucas is also in there at tight end. A little bit of a over shift line, outside zone to Ritson.
Ritson again cuts this in. Going to have another touchdown. Elgin Owls, Ritzenmeyer now 34-0.
Looks like Dylan Young got that good little dance by Ritson right there. Always finds a way to find the camera. Good job there by the offensive line, though. Another 10-yard touchdown run by Ritzenmeyer.
Ritson always looking for the camera. He knows where it's at, man.
Ritson's 17th rushing touchdown of the year. That gives him a cool 20.
20 overall.
Yeah, not a bad start to 6 games in, 20 touchdowns.
Ian Coran's ready. The bad snap, low, but it's going to be up, and it's going to be good. 35-0. Steal the first quarter. Elgin Owls up big here on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Hi, I'm Dr. Todd Bridges, and after 30 years of practicing dentistry in Lawton, Fort Sill, Southwest Oklahoma, I need some help. Please welcome our new associate dentist, Dr. Chandler Harbin. Dr. Harbin brings a gentle touch to our ever-expanding dental practice in order to make your visit one that exceeds your expectations. Even more things to smile about is our partnership with 3 major dental insurance companies, United Concordia, Delta Dental Premier, and Health Choice. Come schedule an appointment with Dr. Harbin or myself by calling 580-248-6700.
Back here on the Oklahoma Sports Network, going to get set for another Wayne's Drive-In kickoff.
Come on, everybody. Let's go to Wayne's.
Now for your Pizza Corral scoring recap. Vincent?
What was that, 5, 6 plays?
Yep.
A little bit longer than most, but capped off there by the 10-yard touchdown run by Ritson Meyer, his 20th overall touchdown of the year. Big run on the drive also by Tiny Braxton Antuna.
The song is appropriate right now. We Will Rock You. That is exactly what's happening right now.
Sorry about that. Kind of might have made the camera jump a little there with the stomping. City Hightower on the camera.
Ian Crane's ready to kick this one away.
And there it is.
That's in a good, kind of not
Yeah.
quite the coffin corner, but pretty good spot there. Bobcats running right into the middle of the kickoff defense there, so they'll take over on about the 28-yard line to start.
See what they come out and do here. Bryce Martin back out there, kind of hobbled off there at the end of that last drive. But good to see him back out there. John Lohman, Brody Morrison, and Corday kind of hanging out as the back 4. Ritson and Kaysen manning those inside linebackers. Meyer duo.
So Bridgecreek taking over at the 27 now. Going to hand it off up the middle. Short gain on the play. Bring up a 2nd and 7.
Yeah, not a bad run right there on the first down. Kind of get some positive yards.
And that's exactly what they need to do right
Yeah.
now. They need to get something positive. So it'll be a 2nd and 6 for the Bobcats.
Well, I need to, like I said, kind of got to build a little bit of a drive, kind of keep the ball away from the Owls offense, get that defense some rest. I would say they've been on the field a lot, but they really haven't been because it's been one play.
Yeah.
Kind of scores.
2 minutes now in the first quarter. Trips to the bottom, 1 to the top. And off up the middle to number.
Big T.
You can see exactly who that was. 31 on the carry. That's Keaton Sugg, freshman for the Bobcats. Bring up a 3rd and long now. Elgin now crowd here still getting into it.
Yeah, good job by Big T, though, there in the middle to make a play. Said on passing downs, they'll bring in Caleb Adesola and shift Hudson down to the middle.
Yeah.
Kind of gives us a better pass rushing trio out there at our defensive line positions. Caleb had to remind Hudson that who's in the middle.
So Keaton Morrow.
Looks like Phillips coming on the blitz.
The snap, look left, nothing there, so he's going to keep it.
Whoa,
Throw a
whoa.
real high ball up for number 1, and Corday gets away from Corday. And
Ball's
on
out.
the ground and still inbounds. Picked up.
John Lohman
on the near side. Oh, he had a head of steam, too.
Yeah.
That ball, I don't know
Well,
how that
hung
ball
up, yeah.
stayed in bounds, by the way. That ball got
No,
fumbled.
I mean, right there on the sidelines, it's always funny how a football bounces, but just kind of stayed right there on the sideline. Great job by John of not, kind of taking his time to pick it up rather than kind of sliding into it and kicking it out of bounds. And then good job of picking up some positive yards after it.
You see that on the Elgin Roofing instant replay. And that ball that was thrown.
Yeah, it was just hung in the air
forever.
But good job of the catch. And but unfortunately,
Al's able to turn them over.
Yeah.
So they will have the ball again in Bobcat territory at the 36-yard line. 54 seconds left to go here in the Comanche Home Center first quarter. Lots of action early.
Yeah. Kind of an overset right here.
Yeah, Brody to the top of your screen. Overset to the right.
Tight formation.
Caden's dropping back to pass and throws up for Tucker New. Makes a great catch. Can he break free? Still on his feet.
He was trying.
He was trying. He might have stepped out of bounds. This get knocked out. Eventually the ball comes out of his hands, but he was fighting to get free from that ankle grab. But inside the Taco Mayo red zone are the Owls again tonight.
Tucker has a ton of ability on the defensive side of the ball, but
man,
like I said, as a tight end, that may be where his future is at the next level if he has that opportunity. He's got good good ball skills, super fast, super athletic. So kind of learning the position a little, but like to see that, what he just did right there.
So ball on the 5-yard line now.
There goes Mr.
Meyer.
Meyer.
Meyer cuts it outside and walking in for his 21st touchdown of the year. Make the Elgin Owl lead 41-0.
Yeah, 21st touchdown of the year. That's 3 for the night for Ritson. Kaysen and Ritson getting a little groove on right there.
41-0. Yes, we are still in the first quarter. Elgin Roofing instant replay. Ian Cran set to kick the extra point for the Owls. Hang on, ladies and gentlemen. This could be a fun broadcast the rest of the way. As this goes
no telling what's going to come out of our mouths later.
42-0 now your score. You're watching Elgin Owl football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Lawton Fort Sill Regional Airport, just 1 mile to anywhere. Offering non-stop service to Dallas-Fort Worth. Fast, friendly, and convenient without all the hassles. Easy parking, and with close proximity to your arrivals and departures, all in their newly renovated terminal. Here to there in just 1 mile. To book your mile to anywhere destination from LAW, log on to AA.com. Or call 800-433-7300.
Back here on the Oklahoma Sports Network, 42-0. Yes, you read that right, 42-0. And it is the first quarter here on the Oklahoma Sports Network. Going to get set for another Wayne's drive-in kickoff. Come on, everybody.
Let's go to Wayne's.
Also for your scoring recap, brought to you by Pizza Corral. Vincent.
Yeah, great job right there on the drive after the turnover and fumble recovery by John Lohman.
Yep.
Did a good job there on that drive, and it was capped off by Ritson Meyer's third rushing touchdown of the night.
Big play, a pass from Caden Mileto to Tucker New.
Yep.
So still under about 30 seconds now to go here in this first quarter. And we will have the Hard Dog trivia question for you guys tonight as well. Vincent made sure, I told him, do not tell me. Good chance I don't get it anyway, but
we'll see.
So here we go. Ian Krenz kicks this one off. This is going to be a low one, taken at the 7-yard line by the Bobcats and up the far sideline where he does have some room on the outside edge. And oh my, he's going to take this one to the house. Well, let's see. Ian, be close. Ian couldn't quite get him. The Bobcats are on the board. There are no flags, so that is a touchdown on the kickoff return. That kid's fast.
Yeah, he is.
Ian,
I mean, good job.
Gained a little bit on him, but couldn't quite get there.
Good job on that return right there. Makes it 42-6. 48 points currently scored in the first quarter.
Barry Switzer would be proud. So Bobcats going to kick the,
Yeah, like I said, good job by them, though. Like I said, fielding the kick and taking it all the way. And that gives them a little bit of momentum.
So number 3 to kick the extra point. That's Shattuck Swires. Bad snap. It was on the ground. And Elgin trying to pick it up. And, yeah, that's going to be tip no good. 42-6. But the Bobcats do get on the board still in the first quarter here on the Oklahoma Sports Network. My producer refuses to do his job. So, no, I'm just kidding. Now, listen, I think we broke the computer with going to commercial so many times. So that's okay. We could keep it right here. And, again, I love Chris. Chris does have you see the nice little touch there on your scoreboard with the Elgin Owls in the pink on Pink Out Night here. And he's also set up the computer to he does everything well, and he loves what he does. That's what I love about that. Sadie, you do
I don't know
a great
about
job
everything.
Too. Oh, well, I mean, his wife. So wife was up here earlier, and she's like, I don't know why he just doesn't do this for a job. And he said because. That's his answer. That's a 5-year-old kid answer, but one I understand completely. As we get set for a Wayne's drive-in kickoff. Come on, everybody.
Let's go to Wayne's.
So can we run one back here? Hey, look, Sadie's got the shirt on. Supporting Wayne's here. 16 seconds left to go. We could potentially get another touchdown here.
Look at this. Interesting way to – don't think this one's going to get in the air much. Look how the ball's on the ground.
They do some weird stuff. I think,
yeah, they do.
They do kind of.
So they try and
ping it off of it. They put it in weird spots at times. I noticed that as well. That's what they do here. It does prevent really good returns sometimes, but it gets to the receiver pretty quickly. And okay, Brody, can you take this to the house? He's really just got to beat one man. If he cuts back to the middle, he makes it. And oh my, Brody, another touchdown. And by the way, first quarter still not over. They're going to let the time run out. No, they're going to leave 1 second there. 48-6 in the first quarter still.
Yeah, Brody, like I said, fielded that one off of a bounce, made one man miss, and used that speed that he has to get all the way in there for the second return touchdown of the night. One by Corday, one by Brody.
The Elgin Roofing instant replay there. I said they might
Brody's
get another chance to score.
Brody's second touchdown of the night had one receiving and one kickoff return as well.
Barry Switzer was all about hanging half 100. Elgin
might do it in the first quarter.
First quarter, right around that.
One shy, maybe. Still a second left on the clock.
Kick is, that's true. 49-6 your score here on the Oklahoma Sports Network. Back here on the Oklahoma Sports Network as Vincent's losing his mind now.
We got the crowd dancing.
Oh, yeah, I got some people in the crowd dancing. And
we got the booth dancing.
Good reason to dance. Elgin Owls up 49-6. Yeah, still first quarter here. Comanche Home Center, Ace Hardware first quarter.
Probably get some work in for Jake at some point in the second half.
That would be good.
Dalvin and Gator might get some carries as well.
Ian Krenz ready to kick this one off. We'll get from their Wayne's drive-in kickoff. Come on, everybody.
Let's go to Wayne's.
Pizza Corral scoring recap. This is a Brody Morris, the kickoff return for the touchdown.
All the time. See if we can do a better job right here. Obviously, coaches are perfectionists, and so they're going to be working on.
Ball taken on their sideline. It's going to be tackled, and that's how we'll end the first quarter. All Elgin, 49-6. We're back with second quarter action here on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Scott's House of Flowers in Elgin has been proud to serve Elgin and the surrounding area with a wide variety of flowers and gifts for all occasions. Come see them for great gift ideas, including the exclusive Tyler candles. And who couldn't resist Sweet Shop USA, featuring handmade grand truffles. Scott's House of Flowers, just off Highway 277 in Elgin. Delivery available, or stop by for easy pickup. Phone 492-4880. Scott's House of Flowers.
Here on the Oklahoma Sports Network as we get set for the the second quarter here, brought to you by the Lawton Fraternal Order of Police, Lodge number 98, and the Lawton Police Officers Association, proudly serving the Lawton community and supporting all our athletics. Thank you, Lawton Fraternal Order of Police. 49-6 your score. A lot of scoring in this one. Going to be hard to pick a player of the game tonight.
Yeah. Anybody that touched the ball.
Anybody that touched the ball tonight, yeah.
Yeah. Chris
is saying he
Balvans. Yeah, I couldn't ask for a bit. I mean, obviously, kick return.
Yeah.
Put a little bit of a damper on it, but at the end of the day, not a huge issue.
So the Bobcats will take over on their own 21-yard line. Start this second quarter.
Defense doing a great job so far tonight. Got the one turnover, but got a couple 3-and-outs and really haven't given up much yardage so far. That one lone score was a kick return. If you're just now joining us, yes, that is correct. It is 49-6 after one.
Yeah. So Keaton Morrow puts a man in motion. Going to hand the ball. He's going to pitch it, out to number 1. That's Lathan McKnight. Gets to the outside edge. Going to be hit hard by Keegan Hillary at the 26-yard line after a gain of 5. It's 2nd and 5 now for the Bobcats.
One can move now.
He can.
We can all move, but, I mean, he's fast.
That's true. He can move quickly.
There you go.
And I've been working today. I got to stay home today. I didn't have anything to do, so doing some homeschooling with my 6-year-old. And so quickly, Jason, if you're there watching, tell me if that's a noun or verb or an adjective.
There you go.
Had to do with all that. He called one a verbjative today. So
I've said worse.
So 2nd and 5 now. Going to be handoff, and absolutely, again, nowhere to go.
Nope. Tucker New playing a very good ball game so far tonight. Phillip in there as well. Phillip's also doing well. Phillip last week with the big punt block for safety. Second punt block of the year, I guess. Is it second or third? I know there's at least 2.
Yeah, I think just 2 that first MacArthur game.
3rd and long here.
It'll be 3rd and 6 now for the Bobcats. Really need to kind of extend this drive a little bit. They need to, just something positive going forward here. 2 receivers to the bottom, 1 to the top. Lathan McKnight, the bottom of your screen. Quarterback's going to keep it, throw it to number 7, Caden Halter, who is going to have a first down for the Bobcats. They've used him a couple of times tonight so far. One player that we have been, when we get rostered, I like to look over names for the opposing teams.
Yeah.
Bridgecreek does have, and the parents, awesome job. Number 11 by the name of Axel Foley. And listen.
What?
Vincent Saylor last week was wild about this. How often is the Beverly Hills Cop going to be mentioned? Reference. Vincent Saylor did that last week.
Had no idea that there was an Axel Foley on the team, but I'm pretty glad there are. I wonder if he's going to be
I hope we see
a
him
detective
at some
in the future.
That's okay.
He hasn't always been a cop.
Morrow's going to hand the ball up the middle this time for a short 2-yard loss. Be a 2nd and 12 now.
Have an idea what I'm watching on the flight on Sunday?
I know, yeah. One of those classic movies, yeah. It's one of those that's one that they did too many times, but they
1 and 2 were good. 3 and 4,
maybe money grabs after a while. But under 10 minutes now to go here in the second quarter. Appreciate you joining us wherever you're joining us from tonight. We'll take a look at some scores from around the state and the district here in just a minute.
Yeah, some big ones around the district for sure. Elk City was up on Clinton. Catch that score here in a little bit.
Morrow puts a man in motion. Going to flip
pop
it over
pass
the middle to number 2. That's Logan Phillips. Be a short gain, but up to about the 40-yard line, so gain of 5, make it a 3rd and 7 now.
Yeah, not a bad little pop pass right there. Gains a couple yards to get him into a 3rd and manageable here. So you can see Big T running off there, kind of going with that speed package on those designated passing downs.
Woodward leading Douglas 14-6. Ada down to Hilldale 17-14 in the second quarter.
It's a big one right there. Ada with the big win last week over Poto. Some publications have Ada right behind us in Tuttle.
Elk City still leading Clinton 12-7 now. Throwing complete. Good
play. No.
Keegan, I don't know. It looked pretty good on the timing.
Pretty clean.
There.
Not sure if he had a hand on the back or anything like that from this area, but
pass intended for Jake Gherkin, the junior receiver for the Bobcats.
Little Gherkin, huh?
Yeah. Weatherford leads Cash also 13-7. Tuttle all for Bethany 27-0. Vincent's going to be out of hand tonight for sure. Unhinged Vincent Saylor coming your way here shortly.
We had it during Hillcrest. My Owls after dark.
Yes.
Second half potentially. We'll keep it PG. Don't worry.
Please.
But there's no telling what will be discussed at this rate.
So ball in Elgin territory now for the Bobcats for the first time tonight. Snap kind of bobbled a little bit, thrown over the top, and that's – they're just going to call it as a trip there.
Yeah, kind of got his feet tangled up with Bryce.
Be a 2nd and 10 now for the Bobcats.
Owls doing a good job of, like I said, it's been tight coverage all night on the Bobcat receivers. Had a couple catches, obviously, but been super good and tight coverage all night by the back four.
So number 2, Logan Phillips, the big tight end coming in for the Bobcats.
Might have a special guest also in the second half.
I'll let him take my job, and I'll see you guys later.
All right.
Marlon's going to hand this. Always fakes the handoff again and blown up again. Okay, PBIC, we see you. Bring up a 3rd down now for the Bobcats. See that on the Elgin Roofing instant replay.
Yeah, big hit right there by Phillip coming from his linebacker spot. Manning that spot for the last 2 years and doing an absolute phenomenal job. Yeah, one of the big leaders on that defense, obviously.
He's one they're going to miss next year for sure.
Yeah, no doubt.
Man, we call his name constantly during a game. So,
well, the way that the defense is set up, I mean, that, like I said, he's kind of that spot.
Can make the plays.
Yep.
3rd and 14 now for the Bobcats.
Here he comes again.
The quarterback's going to keep it, get up to midfield, but it'll be 4th down now.
Big HUD right there on the tackle from his nose guard position. Going to bring up, looks like they're keeping the offense on the field, obviously. Nope. Got the punting unit out there. Corday back there deep again. Zayden Roberts runs on. Jake Deal runs on as well. Jake Deal joined us on the Coach's Show Tuesday. Oh, Phillip almost got in there. High kick. But,
it's going to make a huge backward bounce, too.
It sucks. Hate that for the punter.
The Bobcats might have hurt.
They kind of ran it,
there. But that's
like
where
they're both getting up pretty easily, though.
Owls will take over from the 44-yard line. 6:56 left to go here in the Lawton Fraternal Order Police second quarter. Billy Palmer alongside Vincent Saylor. Chris and Sadie here with us in the booth as always, doing a fantastic job.
Got the game next week on Thursday because of the fall break.
Man, I'm going to – listen, kids have it way too easy nowadays.
I don't even know what a fall break was.
So, did you guys not have one?
No, definitely not.
So we had a Thursday, Friday fall break. And then Thanksgiving, we went through half a day on Wednesday, and then, that's what we had after that.
There goes Dalvin.
Hand off to Dalvin on the near side, cuts it back to the middle. Going to get inside Bobcat territory, though, for a gain of about 8 on first down. Yeah, fall break is something. But they're like, hey, we get all week off. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
Why?
No, we didn't. Yeah, we didn't have the fall break deal. See, New Orleans really didn't have the spring break deal either because we got off Mardi Gras.
Right.
So we would miss that Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Thursday and Friday we kind of roll back into school, a little foggy.
Dalvin in the backfield. Bledow's going to hand him the ball on the left side. Bobcats all over him this time.
Didn't like the way that tackle looked.
Yeah, he kind of looked kind of bad on the lower part of his body there, but
gets up pretty easily though.
It'll be a 3rd down and 5 now for the Owls.
Phoenix Castro looking for daddy right now.
Not you, Chris. So Elgin Owls, they're taking their time right now, going kind of slow.
Yeah. So got Gator in there now.
Yeah.
Ritson may see his night over. Caden's
going to drop back to pass and throw it for Joey. Makes the catch. Can he get free? No, he can't, but it'll be another big gainer all the way to the 26. A gain of 24 that time for the Owls. 1st down.
Great job of timing right there. Caden got rid of that ball before Joey was out of his break.
See that there on the Elgin Roofing instant replay.
Good job by Joey. Joey's starting to kind of really pick it up. Like I said, last year had that ugly injury and was kind of slowed down a little through spring and whatnot, but kind of getting back into full shape, and he's a real weapon for us on the outside. Coming into the game, had 6 catches for 109 yards. And that touchdown.
Gator in there behind Caden. Hadn't seen much from Lucas Young tonight, but he is in there. I think he might have been looking his way, but he's going to take this one. And, again, I love how he's putting the ball up. He's going to get down inside the Taco Mayo red zone to about the 13-yard line.
We got a flag back here at about the 31, holding.
Yeah, it's going to go against the Elgin Owls. But I like how Caden is
putting
that ball up now.
Well, not only that, I mean, he's decisive. Like, he's moving it up in the pocket. He doesn't see anybody open. Moved up in the pocket, tucked it away right away. And, like I said, looked good on that run right there. Unfortunately, it's coming back. But, like I said, like the way that he's decisive in that and then pulling it down and tucking it away rather than kind of carrying it down below his waist.
So this will move the 1st down marker back to the 36-yard line. So they'll have to get 20 here. 1st and 20 now for the Owls. 4:32 left to go here in the first half.
Second quarter's been a little bit faster than that first quarter.
Much quicker. Gator in there behind Caden. Brody at the bottom. Bledow's going to be flushed out of the pocket. He got Brody, another flag in the backfield, though.
Good job of catching up.
Hudson Begley said, what did I do?
Yeah, that was a good job by Bridgecreek's DB to kind of catch up to Brody there and knock it away, but no matter what, it was going to come back anyway.
So Ritson is going to check back into the game.
Was done for the night, but
well, you get a 1st and 30. You need to put Ritson back in.
Here comes Kaysen as well. Probably going to get Brody out maybe this play, but ran all the way down there, but nope. Good job of Caden avoiding the rush, though, right there, looking downfield, trying to make a play.
If you're a quarterback in a game like this, since you're a quarterback, how hard is it to keep your focus and your technical stuff all right?
Pretty difficult, honestly. I mean, especially when you had so much success on those first couple plays. Like I said, I mean, those one-play drives and things like that when he was kind of threading the needle on some of those seam routes and things, you start to kind of think to yourself, oh, I can fit anything in at this point. So you start kind of – so, I mean,
So first and 30 now for the Owls. Corday at the bottom. Screen. Joey at top. Hand off to Kaysen on the near side here and cuts back up to the middle. Going to get down to the 35-yard line. Get 11 back. So make it a 2nd and 19 now.
Ritson was lined up that time almost in the Gentry for stance. What's the guy from Boise State that's with the Raiders now?
Gianti. Yeah.
See if he lines up that way again.
Hey, you don't want to give any tells on passes sometimes, and that might be what he's doing. So just
there we go.
There we go. Okay. going to be fake to him, out to Corday. He's going to be twisted. That looked bad, too, on the leg. I think he's okay.
Good to see, Good to see him get up. Like I said, kind of twisted a little there,
So that's a loss of a couple on the play. We'll make it a 3rd and 21 now for the Owls. 2:43 left to go here in the first half on the Oklahoma Sports Network. A much quicker second quarter.
But, yeah, like you said, I mean, going back to kind of what you asked earlier, I mean, yeah, it does make it, like I said, you kind of get not lackadaisical, but you kind of almost feel like you can fit anything in, and you know you got a big lead, so you kind of start, getting rid of the ball a little bit more than you should.
Swing out to Ritzenmeyer. He's got a ton of room, and just one man makes him miss, gets away, and spins into a tackle at the 27-yard line. There's
got another flag.
Yeah.
Holding again.
Al's doing something they haven't done a lot tonight. Well, the penalties, and they're eating a lot of clock with all the penalties.
Right. But, I mean, we talked about it as one of the keys to the game and how to cut down on those penalties. Obviously, you're up 49-6, so it's probably not going to affect this game. But at the end of the day, you've really got to kind of do a better job of cutting down on those penalties as you get in some of these closer games and potentially that playoff run.
The Bobcats declined that.
Yeah, it's going to make it 4th and 10 right here. Well, 12. Let's see. The Owls. The Lions. Go North Alabama.
There's a timeout, Elgin Realty timeout. We'll take it with them here on the Oklahoma Sports Network. We're going to keep it here on the Oklahoma Sports Network, and I think we might. Let's see here.
Yeah, Ian's going to come out.
This is going to be a 45-yarder. So
yeah.
Last week hit the 39-yard line. He hit one in pregame. If he can get one just right, he can put one. I think he can hit one from 50 if he hits it right.
And here's the crazy thing about Ian. Because he's so new to football and doesn't, he said, not that he doesn't get it yet, but, I mean, he kind of does it to a certain degree. He almost one steps it.
Yeah.
And I mean,
that's
for
that, a lot of power.
I mean,
he's got some very powerful legs for sure. So it's going to be a 45-yarder.
Yeah, see, this one is one of the first times he's, giving it some – he's going to make some run up here.
Yeah, he's going to have to a little bit.
Yeah, I don't know if I've ever seen him go from this.
So Ian Krantz, 45-yard attempt for the Owls. There's the snap. High, but it's good. Kick is going to be long enough, and just missed it, I think, to the left.
But, I mean, he had the distance there.
Yeah,
I mean,
he had plenty of distance.
That's pretty cool right there. Like I said, that's a huge weapon for us as we move forward in this season.
He is not happy, though. You can tell he is not happy about his body language, but really put a good hit on that one and had plenty of distance. And that wasn't even for him. He can hit the ball better than that.
So if you miss it, no matter what, it moves to the 20? Is that?
I guess so, yeah.
Okay.
I think if it goes through the end zone especially.
So. Okay. Coming higher.
So 2 minutes left to go here in the first half. 49-6. That was the score at the end of the first quarter here. Still the same.
Stick around. Oh,
yeah.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
Stick around at halftime for the Corey Eastlick halftime show, band performance. No, they've got a big competition, I believe, tomorrow. Good luck to those guys.
Morrow keeps it again. They wanted to run a little bit of option to the outside. And, yeah, it's going to be up to about the 21-yard line, so just a very short gain.
Dangerous pitch right there, but good job of connecting on it.
So they're going to give him a gain of 2.
Bobcats will get the ball as we start the third quarter.
2nd and 8 now for the Bobcats.
Stick around after the game as well for our Ann's Country Kitchen post-game show. Probably abbreviated a little.
Yep.
We'll name your K5 offensive player of the game and your Bree Chappelle defensive player of the game.
Morrow's going to throw the pass again. It's going to be incomplete this time. Make a 3rd and 8 now.
I think number 2 made a business decision right there. Kind of looked up on that slant. Ritson was squared up to him. And
not worth it.
I'm going, I'm going low.
Yeah. Still all, listen, 49-6, and still all, I love this about the Elgin Owl crowd.
Yeah, I mean, they're still into it like it's a 6-6 game.
They got the air horns going on.
Pink out night tonight. Glad to see
Lot
all the
of pink
pink and
up
all
there.
the supporting breast cancer awareness. Just a
Tomorrow's
quarterback.
gonna keep it, yeah. Design.
Oh.
Okay.
Ritson needs to wrap up there, though. I mean,
Yeah, he's
decent
looking for the
hit,
big
but yeah,
hit,
just kind of went in there with the shoulder and not.
And because of that, that will be a first down for the Bobcats. You see it here on the Elgin Roofing Instant Replay. He kind of shook his head at himself afterwards.
Yeah, I think he knew. I think he thought he was going to be able to lift him a little, but good job of kind of running through it and falling forward for the first down.
So, 1st and 10 for the Bobcats. 1:21 left to go here in the first half on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Oh, they're coming.
I was going to hand it off up the middle.
Big number 67 right there on the tackle. Like Ronnie Rojas.
Keaton Sugg there on the carry for the Bobcats.
Ronnie Rojas was our practice player of the week a couple weeks ago, I believe, if I remember correctly.
Yep.
Good job by him playing that nose tackle position right now. Well, nose tackle. I'm going old school. That's not.
Yeah,
Coach Baker calls it the anchor, maybe, or
really? Okay.
No, nose. No, it's nose listed there. Sorry.
Okay.
Anchor is one of the defensive ends. Kind of sliding right there into a four-man front.
And off to
Ronnie Rojas again. Ritson came in friendly fire on Tucker.
Keaton Sugg again on the carry there for another just very short game. But it'll be 3rd down and 8 now for the Bobcats, and maybe how we end the first quarter. And it is Elgin Owls lead the Bobcats from Bridgecreek 49-6 here on the Oklahoma Sports Network. Back here on the Oklahoma Sports Network. If you're just joining us, Elgin Owls all over the Bridgecreek Bobcats, 49-6. All that scoring came in the first quarter. No scoring there in the second quarter. Now for your halftime show, brought to you by Corey Eslick Farmers Insurance. As your local farmers agent right next to All-America Bank, she can help customers like you identify the insurance coverage that best fits your needs. This process is straightforward and personalized to help make you smarter about insurance. With over 20 years experience in the industry, she has the knowledge and tools to help you better understand your coverage options, whether that's auto, home, life, renters, business insurance, and more. Give her a call at 580-492-5547. Enjoy the halftime show, everybody.
And if you can see out there right now, they are congratulating the Parliament for their big regional tournament win. They are moving on to state.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Next week they will play Thursday at Hall of Fame Stadium.
Man.
Not sure yet the time of the game, but they will play Thursday at Hall of Fame Stadium. There's 4 games that day. 3 wins away from a potential state title. So congratulations to Coach Garrett. Kai Garrett did a good job last night pitching. Got the win for that. Kelby Carter with a huge grand slam during the game as well. bunch of girls did a great job. Kai was also 3 for 3 at the plate, I believe. Kinley Garrett, also OSU commit, had a great game as well. So congratulations to those ladies. If you were able to watch it yesterday on the Oklahoma Sports Network, we appreciate it. But congratulations to those girls, and good luck this week at state.
Our community has the opportunity to come together for something bigger than football. Elgin Middle School student Adley is bravely fighting sarcoma. She is currently undergoing 30 rounds of radiation. Right now, Adley needs her team, and that team is all of us. During this halftime, we'll be passing a bucket through the stands. Every dollar, every coin makes a difference. All proceeds will go directly to Adley and her family to help with the cost of her fight. If you don't have cash, they do have a QR code on the bucket. Anything helps, folks.
Ladies and gentlemen, for your halftime entertainment, Elgin High School proudly presents the Pride of Elgin Marching Band. The band is under the field direction of drum majors, as I was. The band is under the direction of Mike Palmer, Mary Del Koval, Shayla Palmer, Mackenzie Johnson, and Jessica Piercy. The band is under the field direction of drum majors Brianna Morales and Celeste Passy. Their 2025 marching show program is entitled The Music of Elvis, and tonight's performance includes the selections Can't Help Falling in Love, Heartbreak Hotel, Hound Dog, Love Me Tender, Jailhouse Rock, and Are You Lonesome Tonight? Drum majors Brianna Morales and Celeste Passy. Is your band ready? Ladies and gentlemen, Elgin High School proudly presents your 8-time OSSAA State Sweepstakes Award-winning band, the Pride of Elgin Marching Band.
Celebrating 10 years. We are the Oklahoma Sports Network.
These hands have seen a lot. They've treated wounds and cured diseases, kept their fingers on the pulse of innovation and technology, pushed the boundaries of what's possible. These hands have mended families and held communities together. But it's our hearts that drive our unparalleled dedication, expertise, and healing. That's why we're here.
Lawton's premier full-service garden center is Bedrock Nursery at 1802 Northwest 67th Street. Serving all of Southwest Oklahoma since 1994, they are your source for homegrown bedding plants and offer a wide range of services, including landscape design and installation. They are your full-service garden center. Bedrock Nursery, 1802 Northwest 67th Street in Lawton. Bedrock Nursery. Come see the difference.
Hey guys, I'm Will, the CEO of Foxhole, the military B&B platform, and we're honored to partner with OSN to support Oklahoma high school sports.
Hi, I'm Spencer Colossus, the founder of Foxhole. We built this platform specifically for you, the military community, designed to reimburse official travel and support all your personal travel needs.
And hey guys, if there's one thing I can give you for my time, it would be this to the players and coaches. To give anything less than your best is to sacrifice the gift.
Landmarks. They stand as symbols, reminding us of history and moments that shape our lives. We create our own landmarks. At Becker Raybon Funeral Home, we understand the importance of honoring these moments. Let our compassionate team help you celebrate the life and legacy of your loved one. Offering a range of services to honor the stories that matter most, we believe that every life leaves a mark that deserves to be cherished and remembered. Becker Raybon Funeral Home, honoring the landmarks of your life.
At Firehouse Subs, a portion of every purchase helps provide life-saving equipment to first responders across the country. So at Firehouse Subs, we don't just make subs, we make subs that are big, bold, and craveable. We make our subs differently because our subs make a difference. Whether you order online or on our app, Firehouse Subs Rapid Rescue to Go will have your subs boxed, bagged, and ready for pickup. Firehouse Subs. Enjoy more subs. Save more lives.
Are you prepared for summer? We are.
Keep your air conditioner ready with a Miller Noble Heating and Air Maintenance Plan. We service all makes and models from Bryant, Carrier, and Lennox. Just need a repair? We can do that. Can't pay for it all at once? We offer financing plans too. Is it time to replace your old system? We offer free estimates on new systems. Click or call today and stay comfortable with Miller Noble Heating and Air.
Hey, and we're back here at the Nest with 1 minute left to go before the start of the second half. The Owls are all Owls there in the first half, 49-6. All 49 points scored there in the first quarter. A little bit slow in the second quarter, but obviously still up 49-6. We've got a special guest up here at halftime with me right now. Go ahead and introduce yourself, man.
Okay, so I'm Montana Wiggins.
Montana Wiggins fame obviously kind of does the little website as far as the weather and things like that goes. So we got Montana here. Yeah. Montana, I know you're kind of an aspiring broadcaster potentially. Yes. Tell everybody kind of what you saw in the first half as far as how the Owls played.
I thought we did pretty good when we were my favorite play was when we were punting and then we recovered the ball and we made the touchdown.
There we go, man. Awesome. Montana, what grade are you in?
7th.
7th grade. All right. So obviously you got the weather deal and things like that. What are your future kind of expectations and what are you planning on doing in the future?
I want to go to OU to go study meteorology. All then right. I want to go up there to News 9 and work for them.
There you go. Tell us a little bit about the weather tonight. Obviously, weather's kind of your forte. Tell us a little bit about like what you think of the weather and things like that today.
Well, it should be pretty good as temperature-wise today. again, no showers, but yeah, we should be pretty good for this game.
Awesome, man. Hey, that was Montana Wiggins here on the mic with us. Thanks a ton for joining us in the booth. Stick around for a little bit. We'll kind of show you how all this stuff works and things like that during timeout breaks and things. But thanks for joining us. And, hey, everybody, tune in and watch his broadcast related to all the weather. And it's a Facebook page, right?
Yes.
All right, like his Facebook page so you can catch the weather. And Montana does a great job with that, and also does some broadcasting for his sister's softball games every now and things like that. So catch him on Game Changer there, as well as he's able to bring you some play-by-play for his sister's softball games. So thanks a ton, Montana, for joining us, and looking forward to keeping watching your weather broadcasts and all that kind of stuff.
Thank you.
Someone who feels anxious or scared about going to the dentist, you're not alone. We're here to make sure you feel completely comfortable every step of the way. And at our office, we believe in treating more than just teeth. We focus on you as a person. And with Sedation Dentistry, you can experience the care you need without fear and without pain. And with Sedation Dentistry, we can make your dreams come true.
Power Services, the power of quality and comfort, servicing all of Southwest Oklahoma and the surrounding area for the past 40 years. Offering the best service for heating and air for both residential and commercial, geothermal systems, electrical services, and generators are their specialty. Give them a call for all of your heating, air, and electrical needs. Experience the power of quality and comfort with Power Services of Southwest Oklahoma. Give them a call today at 580-875-3645. That's 580-875-3645.
Back here on the Oklahoma Sports Network, let's get ready for the second half action. Now for the keys to the second half, brought to you by Hellbent. Call ahead or walk-ins available. They specialize in military men and boys haircuts. Stop by today to let them make you look your best. 7796 U.S. Highway 277 in Elgin. Vincent?
Yeah, they did a pretty good job on me. Got my ears lowered today around 2 o'clock. Shannon always does a good job on me. Kind of makes this ugly face look a little bit better. Like I said, keys to the second half, we talked about this a lot this year, obviously with some big leads in the first half. Got to really kind of, like I said, keep this momentum going. Don't want to kind of get lackadaisical. Going to get some young kids in. Want to come out of here healthy as well. Going to see probably, like I said, the Trip Dotsons, Ronnie Rojas's, and things like that at the line, Zayden Roberts. And then going to probably see some carries for Dalvin and Gage and those guys. So want to see them continue to execute the offense. Want to see those guys that come in on defense also execute. Try and maybe keep them out of the end zone on the defensive side of the ball. And like I said, come out of here injury-free. Make sure that we keep that lead above that 15 so we get those full 15 points. But like I said, at the end of the day, just want to kind of keep the momentum going, see some young guys execute the offense and get to play under the lights.
Very good. We get set for another Wayne's drive-in kickoff. Come on, everybody.
Let's go to Wayne's. Got a few stats for you. Caden was 7 for 8 on the night, so that's only going to help that 76% completion percentage out. But he had 138 yards with those 2 touchdowns. 2 touchdowns went to Kason Meyer and Brody Morrison. Brody also had a kick return touchdown. Corday started the game off with a touchdown. Ritson only four carries for 41 yards, but he has 3 touchdowns in those 4 carries. And also had that 20-something yard catch as well. Tucker New also had a big catch on one of the drives as well. So good job by those guys. Defense playing lights out. I mean, they're doing a great job all the way around there. The only touchdown that was able to be scored was on that long kick return. So hopefully, like I said, we can kind of clean up some of that kick return stuff here in the second half as well and come out of here 6-0 and even 20 in a row, Billy.
I want to thank our third quarter sponsor, Lawton Firefighters Association, proudly supporting the surrounding community where they work and serve every day. The Lawton Firefighters Association had Montana on with us. Now, I will tell you something. The way I started doing this was when I was a young kid. I had a tape recorder. You don't know what that is probably. But I had a tape recorder, and I used to watch the New York Mets was my favorite baseball team. I would sit there, record myself doing play-by-play baseball back then, which is basically what you're doing now at a younger age than I was. So you're off to a good start. You're going to have a good future in that if that's what you want to do. There's a flag here on the near sideline.
Montana's going to stick around with us a little. Yeah. Going to kind of see what's going on, see kind of a little behind-the-scenes action.
And meteorology, man, no better place to go than to the University of Oklahoma.
Yep, national Weather Center there.
Yeah. The Bobcats will take over 11:54 here in the third quarter, and I don't know. We'll see if they do a running clock. We're not sure if they're going to or not. Haven't heard yet.
Yeah, haven't heard. So we'll see. Obviously, once they spot the ball.
We're gonna put it
49-6. Looks like the starters, for the most part, are still out there. Looks like Ritson may be done for the night, but a lot of the starters are still out there. Probably see them maybe on the offensive side of the ball the first series or so, get them a little bit of work.
Ball's going to be at the 11-yard line.
Does not look like it's going to be a running at the moment.
As of right now, it's not. Yeah. So Keith Morrow
49-6.
Keith Morrow still the quarterback for the Bobcats. Fake the handoff, flush out of the pocket, and jumped up.
Oh
wow! Lyman catch the ball there after the tip. That's number 60, Tristan LeBlanc, who
was
Coach Castro talked about on defense.
Yeah, talked a little bit about him on defense prior to the game. Kind of does a great job from that nose guard spot. Jake Dio got his hand on it, kind of blocked it right back.
That may be his lone high school reception.
I would hope so. You never know, though. Look what Alabama's doing with Tristan.
With
big, I can't remember, is it Proctor, I think is his last name.
Yep.
Got him the ball 2 weeks in a row.
He's second 11. Alabama's looking good right now.
Nothing is better than a big guy touchdown or a big
I
guy
love it.
just run or anything.
Oh, bad
ball's back.
this time. Morrow's going to fall on
Big
top.
T fall on it, Big T.
It is, let's see here.
It's going to be a safety.
It's going to be a safety.
Oh, I was thinking Big T was going to get a touchdown.
Oh,
man.
Morrow was able to fall on it. It'll be a safety to take it up to 51 now to 6.
Yeah, bad snap right there, but good job of him just falling on it. Like I said, not compounding the mistake even further. Thought Big T was going to be able to fall on it if Big T scored a touchdown.
Man, if I don't get a dance out of him when he scores.
I don't think anybody had that on their bingo card.
No.
Tucker New hobbled a little there. Hopefully he's okay. But that's going to force a free kick from the 20 after.
Casey Meyer's doing the jump around stuff, and nobody was doing it. He was not happy.
Well, he's not happy that it's off. He's looking up there like, come on,
why'd
keep
you turn
playing
it off?
it.
He pointed up to the – there it is. Oh, yeah.
I might do some dancing here, obviously, in the second half. Who you with? As I said during softball, you can take the
do you do the woo in softball too?
I don't know. Did I do the woo? I don't think I did. I think I did the woo once or twice.
I have to watch it back and see.
But at one point they were playing Louisiana. And I obviously had to go with that one.
Yeah.
As I said during the broadcast, you can take the boy out of NOLA, but can't take the NOLA out the boy, baby.
So the Bobcats will have to kick this one away to the Elgin Owls. Corday standing on his 35. Brody as well on the far side on the 35. So I don't. What are we? Oh, they can explain it to him what's going on here.
Let's see, like I said, last time they tried to do that like squib kick.
Yeah, I think he's going to punt this one away, though, which you can do.
Free kick after the safety. He is going to punt it away. Last punt didn't work out in his favor, though.
All right, so free kick here for the Bobcats after the safety.
Nice
a little
punt.
bit better.
Yeah.
Brody's going to take it on the 38-yard line. Probably just good to step that one out of bounds.
Yeah.
And he will right there at midfield. That's where the Elgin Owls will take over to start their first drive here in the second half. Up by 45 now.
Like I said, might see the starters for that first drive, just kind of get them a little bit of a lather going here, and then maybe get some of the young guys in there, get them some action. Ran into Trip Dotson's dad at halftime, Cody. Looking forward to maybe Trip getting some action in there as well. Some of those younger offensive linemen, Zayden Roberts, and Zayden's not necessarily young, but part of that group as well. Ronnie Rojas.
Woodward leads Douglas 21-6 in the third quarter. Weatherford over Cash 20-7. That's in the third quarter as well.
Coming out throwing here. Brody Morrison with the catch.
Complete to Brody. Gets to the sideline, going to be knocked out of bounds at the 30.
Brody's second catch of the day, I believe. First one was for a touchdown. Brody came into the game today with 20 catches for 322 yards and 2 touchdowns. Obviously helped his touchdown mark out.
Yep.
Got a couple yards as well.
Elk City leads Clinton 12-10 at the half. Ada down 24-21 at the half to Hilldale.
Interesting.
Yeah, that's kind of a surprise.
Yeah, that district's pretty tough. It's going to be interesting to see how they all finish in that district over there.
So Gator in there, going to get the handoff up the left side, gets to the outside edge, makes a man miss to the outside, 15. Going to be knocked out right around the 11-yard line, but it's going to be inside the Taco Mile red zone, and another Elgin out first down.
Yeah, great job on the inside there. Good job by Gator kind of bouncing that one to the outside. And then great job by Brody on the outside, blocking to allow about 10 more yards on that run by Gator. Looks like Brody Donnelly and Caleb Adesola coming in at that tight end spot. Got your starting offensive line in there still. Cam, Hudson, Jackson Deal, C.J. Devine, and Brody Ballou.
Yep.
Caden still in there as well. Joey and got an inside handoff here to Joey.
He's got some room, and Joey Arlano with a touchdown from 11 yards out, 57-6 now.
Yeah, Kaysen kind of runs that play a lot of times with an inside handoff right there. Joey did a good job of finding a hole in the inside. Breaks his way, right as you can see right here in the Elgin Roofing replay.
What's a good play call.
Yeah, bounces it out there to get into the end zone. Joey's second touchdown of the year, first rushing. Had a one receiving, I believe. Maybe was that last week?
Yes.
Yeah. Ian in there. Ian had great attempt on that 45-yard field goal there in the first half, and that one is up and through to make it 58-6. You're watching Elgin Island football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
The heart of Oklahoma, where your home isn't just a place, it's your peace. At Century Roofing, we understand the importance of protecting your peace. We're experts in roofing technology, techniques, and customer service because we care about Oklahoma and we care about you. At Century Roofing, we combine quality craftsmanship and exceptional service because your home deserves the best. Century Roofing, staying on guard for Oklahoma.
Back here on the Oklahoma Sports Network as it gets up another Wayne's drive-in kickoff. Come on, everybody. Let's
go to Wayne's.
58-6 now your score. And also for the scoring recap brought to you by Pizza Corral. Vincent?
Yeah, great job right there. Just a short drive after the punt, after the safety and the free kick. Big play to Brody Morrison on a little pass there. But it was capped. Gator with a good run on that drive as well, but it was capped off by the 11-yard touchdown run by Joey Ariano. Got a running clock now.
Yeah, there's a running clock. Ian Krenz will kick this one off.
Good kick.
Taken at the 13-yard line.
Sage.
Still breaking free there, but get up to the 26. If you want to go follow Montana Wiggins, go on to Facebook, and you can search Montana Wiggins weather. Southwest Oklahoma, Comanche County on there. Man, he's more popular than I've ever been in my life, so I love that.
Everybody knows Montana and his weather.
Yeah, that's right. So you can get on there and your request to join that. So, yeah, we do have a running clock now, 9:15 and going here in the Lawton Firefighter Association third quarter.
It's been all Owls tonight for the most part, other than that one kick return. Got a different quarterback in there, but
yeah, that's Shattuck Swires, the junior backup quarterback for the Bobcats.
Jake Deal in there for the tackle. Big T still in there. Tucker, Caleb Adesola, Bryce Martin. Sage Rush, though, is now in there for Brody. John Lohman still in there. Corday.
There you go. There's a little Montana's little logo up there on the screen. Montana Wiggins Weather. Love that. Producer extraordinaire Chris got that up there. So
look at that. You're getting free publicity, too, buddy.
Great, man. I'm not going to promote anybody I don't think is going to be the guy. I think he's going to be good. So
not a bad little play right there. Kind of an RPO. Got to be careful with that, though. That throw was backwards, so obviously if two didn't catch it, we would have the opportunity to fall on it for another turnover. But
yeah, it'll be a first down for
good job
the
right there.
Bobcats.
8 minutes to go in this third quarter. Stick around after the game. We'll have your Ann's Country Kitchen post-game show. Got a lot of people to choose from for players of the game.
It's going to be tough tonight.
Yes, it's going to be very tough. Defense has done a great job all night. Early nominees, maybe Phillip. Who else?
We will have the trivia for
you. Yeah,
we
still got trivia. David got me a little something earlier. So got something for you. The Hartzogs Gifts trivia question. We'll have that for you
pretty soon here
shortly.
Hartzog Gifts, proud supporters of Elgin Athletics. Falls right around the corner. See their great fall fashions and decor located at 9201 State Highway 17 in Elgin.
All right, let me find it. All right, so the question is, who has the most receptions in a single season? So we want to know the receptions, the individual, and the year.
Okay, I've got no idea.
Told you. I'm glad I didn't tell you before, Billy. Phone a friend.
Anoff out the outside edge, going to be up to the 44-yard line. Gain of 6 there. Bring up a short third down.
Not a bad drive right here putting together by the Bobcats. Probably their best drive of the night so far.
Yep.
So, yeah, shoot us a text message or a Facebook message or something if you think.
Player, number of receptions of the year?
Yep. Most receptions in a season.
Is it going to be over, is it over 50 receptions?
Yes, it is.
Okay. That's a good season.
Brody Morrison coming into the game as our leading reception maker with 20. After tonight, I think has 22. Trying to get the hard count going there.
And off.
Nope.
Pulls
it out the back door.
The right side. And nothing doing at all. They're going to be fourth down now for the Bobcats.
Yeah, good job by Jake Deal right there playing on the inside. Kind of dual role tonight. Saw him running off, him and Caleb Adesola running off the field to do the band performance.
4th and 3 now. They're going to put Corday back deep this time.
Comes Zayden Roberts. Like I said, band, I believe, has a big competition tomorrow. Can't remember where it is, but they do have a big competition tomorrow. So good luck to the band. Those guys do a great job every year. The Palmers do a phenomenal job. So
the flag.
What's this going to be on? Was it a delay? Or maybe too many people on the field? Yeah, somebody didn't come off. So that's going to be that's going to be a legal substitution. That's going to give them a first down.
That's a first down for the Bobcats, unfortunately. That's, again, in a game that's,
what do we call it? Yeah, that's going to give them a first down.
A game that's, it's already pretty much decided here, but a close game, man, that could be a heartbreaker in a lot of ways.
Well, sometimes, like I said, you got some young kids kind of in there, so I mean, it makes it a little bit sometimes a little bit more difficult. But like I said, one thing that we talked about all year so far is kind of cutting down those penalties, and did a good job in the beginning of the game, kind of that second quarter, and obviously right here on that play, kind of coming back to get us a little. So got to clean that up as we move forward into the season.
So the Bobcats will have a first down right at midfield. 5:10 left to go in the third quarter. Drive continuing, 3 receivers to the bottom, 1 to the top. Quarterback's going to drop back and pass. Does complete to number 31. Don't slam him down.
Oh, no.
That's unnecessary. Yeah, and we saw that coming. That was
Yeah, Braxton shouldn't have.
Jake Deal might have been in on that as well.
Yeah, I mean, grabbed him and
kind of picked them up, and that's when you just set them back down. You don't slam them. That's a Booker T thing. It's not a wrestling night right now. Actually, it's a wrestling night. It's Friday night SmackDown tonight. But
so that's going to be 15 yards on us.
I think they might have thrown a flag for the retaliation as well, though. So we'll see. Like one guy came running into.
Yeah, number 7 kind of came running in. I mean, to protect his own player, but and then, like I said, kind of a couple different other people. So while the referees kind of figure this one out.
So was the number of receptions over 60?
Yes.
Okay, man, that's a good season.
That's a great season.
Yeah,
but kind of when
it's a good season.
Coach Laura was coaching, they were kind of chunking it around pretty good. They were kind of running that, that speed offense as well, trying to get in as many plays as possible.
So it's going to be
Oh, so somebody got kicked from them. Maybe a punch was thrown, or so if you get, not sure what.
That's that, right? I think.
So ultimately, they might push him back 15 because they had 2, we had 1.
Yeah, I think they're trying to figure that part out still.
Well, yeah, I think somebody got kicked from, at least that was the indication by the referee. Hate to see that. Not sure how it works in high school, but might be suspended for that first half of next week's game as well.
That's, again,
not sure how that works.
Yeah.
Haven't seen anybody get kicked out of a high school game in a while. I said kind of understand it to a certain degree. I mean, the first push, not sure if a punch was thrown or.
Yeah, I understand defending if you're kind of clean and push it out, just get them and say, hey, we're not going to do that. But I don't know what else is. We're pretty far up here, so we had to watch it back on replay. So, yeah, they're going to call that on Elgin. They're going to call it on. Yeah, so that's what. So
yeah, so it's going to
there's
push
2 offsetting
back,
and then one
that's
115.
Yeah.
One that's going to kick out, so they're going to move him back inside the 35-yard line.
Not sure what they're indicating, what number over there, but
I'm guessing that's one Tiny's going to have to apologize about this week.
I would think so.
That again, and again, depending on how refs would do something, I mean that's a no-no. That's something you can't do. And, that's something. It's.
So it's by the way, 1st and 10.
Super tempting though. Like I get it as a player.
Yeah,
you pick a guy up, and in the moment to throw somebody down, and he's not going to be happy about that either. That he did that. So either way, it's 1st and 25 now for the Bobcats. They're going to throw a little swing pass out to the outside edge. Gets free from a couple of guys. Maybe gain a yard or 2 there on 1st down.
Uh-oh.
We have a Elgin now down on timeout. We'll take it with them here on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Bank First is uniquely Oklahoman, deeply rooted in over 50 communities statewide. From those roots, our investment in education springs forth, helping to raise the Oklahoma leaders of tomorrow while providing financial strength to the business leaders of today. That's the kind of loyalty that helps entire communities thrive. Bank First, loyal to Oklahoma, loyal to you.
Back here on the Oklahoma Sports Network, Tucker New, the injured player, got him over to the sideline to the bench. Well, hopefully everything is okay there.
Brings in number 77. I believe that's one of the Phillips twins. Caden.
Yep, Caden.
Good job by John Lohman right there.
Be tackled at the 43-yard line.
Not quite. Number 1 got up with the first down signal, but just a little short.
So, okay, who you got Oklahoma, Texas tomorrow? Who you got? I mean, you know who
I don't care.
Yeah, I know you don't care.
No, I think Oklahoma, Mateer coming back more than likely, it sounds like. Arches.
The gamesmanship of OU Texas has been wild this week.
Arch is not having his best year.
But that's exactly
yeah, I mean,
I was talking to Coach Castro about that. I said that's exactly the type of thing where he will go off just because it's an OU Texas game type of thing. But I think it's going to be two really good defenses.
O-line is for Texas is probably the bigger problem right now than Arch, but that's going to bring fourth down here.
I'm gonna say the low scoring game probably.
That means it's going to be 50-38.
Right, yeah. I said I would like a shutout. I'm thinking 20-3 or something like that. Oklahoma 27, maybe something like that.
I'm just hoping we beat South Carolina.
Yeah,
we did not look good against Ole Miss. Something's wrong with Nussmeier. I mean, at the end of the day,
I firmly believe that as well.
Yeah.
Corday Ritchie back deep for the Elgin Owls.
But we're at that point in the college football season where it's about to get really fun.
Yeah.
Kind of pretenders and contenders will start kind of happening a little bit more. Corday's going to get his hands on this one.
On the 25-yard line, kind of circles back around to the right side, right back into pressure. Yeah. Going to be stopped there for progress we'll see, probably about the 20.
Bryce took it out of his hands to try and see if he could run with it there.
It's going to be at the 29-yard line. That's where the Owls will take over. 2:22 left to go in the third quarter.
Let's see kind of what we come up with here as far as some players we get in there. Yep, here comes Jake. Trip Dotson in there. Zayden Roberts. It's like Brody Ballou is still in there. Cam's still in there. Jake Croft comes in at quarterback. Sam Jochna at the running back spot.
Yep.
Caleb Adesola at tight end. Oh, not sure what the penalty was, but something.
Good to see these young guys getting a chance here. I don't know what was they played JV. They played JV this week.
Good question.
I think it was at MacArthur maybe. Or
yes, I think so. It was.
Yeah.
Jake, Sam ran the ball well last week.
Yeah.
As I say that, he loses 5 yards.
Gotta bounce that outside there. Didn't see anything in the middle. Lose a couple.
Joey Ariano still down there. Corday up at the receiver spot, far side. See if Jake can maybe put the ball in the air some.
Yeah, I'd like to see him throw the ball a little bit. I know he's got a good arm.
He's got a good arm.
Just experience.
Very athletic as well. Can move around pretty well. Only a sophomore. Huge improvement from his freshman year.
He looks like a quarterback.
Yeah. Got to fill out maybe a little bit.
And up to Corday Ritchie. Cuts his outside. He may
Watch
have
out.
some room here. Can take this a long ways, but has no angle there. Going to be pushed out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, but a gain of 20 that time.
Good job by Corday right there, though, too. Also protected himself, getting out of bounds.
Yeah, smart.
Right there.
Yeah, potentially really big game next week in district play.
Yeah, big one, like I said, on the road, always a tough place to play. Weatherford, a proud program. Had that early loss to Clinton in overtime, double overtime, I believe. But that's going to be a tough one on the road on a Thursday during fall break. I mean, got a lot of things going against you. But I think if we can play the way we are capable of.
Jake's going to hand it off to Sam again for short gain. Ada now has the lead over Hilldale 34-24 in the third quarter.
Okay.
Clinton over Elk City 17-12 in the fourth quarter. Weatherford leads Cash. That's 28-14 in the fourth quarter.
28-14? Okay.
Yep.
Is that one at Weatherford or Cash?
That one is at, looks like it's at Cash.
Okay. Christian Lawyer's in Florida this week, so won't get the recap on that one.
Tuttle leads Bethany 55-0 in the fourth quarter.
The score, Bethany's Tuttle's scores so far this year have been
they stick out.
Outlandish.
They stick out.
Yeah.
John's going to need a couple yards that time again and bring up a 3rd and 4 or so.
That's going to take us through the end of the third quarter. We're going to take a quick break and be right back for all the fourth quarter action for you. You're watching Elgin Owl football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Southwest Foot and Ankle Clinic has specialized in the medical and surgical treatment of the foot and ankle for the past 40 years. And they provide all treatments under one roof. From x-rays, radial pulse therapy treatment, to surgical treatments, all with one goal in mind, providing the highest quality medical care with good old-fashioned Oklahoma compassion. Call to set up an appointment today. Southwest Foot and Ankle, 580-357-8720.
Back here on the Oklahoma Sports Network, get set for the fourth quarter, brought to you by Vincent Sailor State Farm. Everyone loves saving money. Customize a coverage plan to help protect what's important to you, family things, and your bottom line. From safe driving rewards, bundling options, and discount, Vincent Sailor State Farm can help you create a solution that's right for you. You can call them at 580-699-2771. 58-6, your score.
Yes, it is. Fourth quarter, brought to you by me. There goes
Jake. Flush out the pocket, going to settle in and looking for Keegan Hillary, overshoots him just a little bit.
Yeah, kind of threw it back across the middle, across the body. Not a big fan of that. I probably is Coach Breeze and Coach Wyatt. Coach Breeze, the quarterback coach.
So that'll be a punting situation now for Elgin.
Learning experience there. Don't really want to throw the ball, like I said, across your body, across the middle there. Bad things can happen. Luckily, fell to the ground, but like I said, in these situations, I mean, it's giving them a teaching opportunity. Like I said, I mean, get them out film.
Negative consequences for the team overall. Yeah.
Right. So that helped a lot of the young kids out last year that are now counted on a ton. Oh, that ball hit
I
him.
think that might have hit. It did, but Latham McKnight wisely comes up and falls on that one at the 35.
Yeah, I mean, just running down there to try and cover the block for the punt returner, and got him on that back leg. Not the greatest kick by Kaysen.
No.
But Kaysen hasn't had to be used, not at all tonight.
No, yeah.
But not much at all so far this year.
Those low ones can either kill you because you can get there's no coverage on those and get the ball that quick, but also they can hurt the other team. So well,
it's tough for Kaysen too on that one. Like I said, hasn't played since maybe halftime or so.
They're like, go kick
and then
the ball,
go kick it. And you're like, oh man, I'm not even loose. I'm not warm. I mean, as he was trying to catch snap, he was putting in his mouthpiece.
Right.
So
the Bobcats will take over the 35. Running clock here from the nest in Elgin, Oklahoma. Be on the road again next week. Take a little outward pass. Going to throw to number 10, but he stopped running for the ball.
Covered down there by number 81.
Number 81, Boyce on the cover.
Colson Boyce. Try and get some of the names of some of these guys. I see Tommy Finley out there, Brody Donnelly, Ronnie Rojas. 57
is Keelan Phillips.
Okay, we got Keelan and Keegan in there, manning both defensive end spots. Jake Deal in the middle with Brody Donnelly, Tommy Finley, Jace Johnson looks like he's in there in an outside linebacker spot.
Second down now. Fake handoff over the middle, complete to number 1. Who can go? He's got some speed on him and going to get this all the way up to the 40-yard line.
Good job by Tommy right there, coming back, chasing him down, not allowing any extra yards after the catch.
Latham McKnight for Bridgecreek. Been a bright spot for them tonight.
Was he the one who returned the kick?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, he can scoot now.
I believe so, yeah. Yeah, they've had him back on returns. They've had him. He came up right there. He's been kind of.
I'm still waiting to see Axel Foley.
Yeah, I've been looking. I haven't seen him. Number 11. He's somewhere over there.
He's undercover.
He is. Oh no. Vincent will be here all week, unfortunately. He's been waiting.
Ladies and gentlemen,
that's why he sells insurance.
When it's 58-6, you come up with a few things to think about.
Sure, yeah. Chris Balvin's shaking his head at us over here. We're sorry, Chris. We'll throw back again to number 1.
Oh, okay. Whoa.
Oh, yeah, that's, again.
Okay. Going to allow that, but that's okay.
Chase Walden kind of got pushed down there by the Bobcat player. 58-6. 3rd down and 10 now for the Bobcats. Have to get the ball down inside the 30-yard line.
I think Chris missed my joke, so we'll have to tell him during the commercial break how good it was. He's shaking his head. Hey, it was dad joke extraordinaire right there.
Pretty good dad joke, yeah.
Jace
Rush
Johnson.
out of the pocket. Nice job by number 3 to get
coming
free
back.
and has a completion. That's Shattuck Swires on the completion to, I think that's number 29.
Yeah, good job
Gavin
right there.
Chalk.
Getting out of the pocket and chunking it downfield. Sage had good coverage. The ball was kind of short, thrown short, and receiver Sage was kind of sticking to the receiver, eyes kind of on the receiver, and the receiver was able to make the adjustment and catch the ball, get the ball. No, Coach Baker's over there coaching these young guys up, hoping they can keep them out of the end zone. Shift right here. Quick slant. Oh!
Off that time.
What an interception right there by number 81.
Colson Boyce.
Nice play.
Take advantage of your opportunity, young fellow, the 6-foot sophomore.
That's a good play right there.
That is a great play. And smart to sit down on it as well.
Might be kind of okay. I guess his momentum took it.
Yeah, I don't think they're going
to. Okay, because I was like,
stick him on the 1-yard line or get him a safety.
Well, I thought it was going to get a safety since he kneeled it, but it's like momentum kind of carried him into the end zone, and that was a nice play right there. Good for him.
Yeah, they're not running the clock during the. They're
talking about it now.
Yeah. I don't know if he went into the end zone or not. You're going to count that. I don't think they're going to do anything with that. Maybe they
picked
are,
the
though.
ball up.
So they may say he started going down at the 1, though. I think they may say he was going down there, and they may put him down like at the 1.
Like forward
progress
or whatnot.
To the end
yeah.
zone. That's what I was thinking. Yeah, that's what they're going to do.
Yeah.
It's okay. He was doing the right thing still. He was listen. If I get in there and you that one real good chance I got, I'm going for it, man.
Yeah, just take off. Yeah, I'm going.
I'm swinging for the fences, baby.
I'm going 99.
Yeah. But listen, coaches like that. They like that's a
right,
smart
a smart play.
They're going to mark him back at the 1 anyway. But
all right, let's see who we got on the offensive line currently. Zayden Roberts looks like he's at center. Trip Dotson at that left guard. Let's see who else we could point out here in a minute. Kind of far away from us. Gator gets out of the end zone.
Just barely, but yeah, maybe like another half a yard.
Brody Donnelly at tight end. 57 is in there as well.
That's Keelan Phillips. We also see Brendan Lewandowski in there, number 16.
64, I believe, is Micah Keybone.
Correct. We got to make sure we get this trivia answer from you here pretty soon as well, too.
Sorry about that. See if we got any answers out there. Nope, that is not correct. That one is not either. Thanks for all those that played. So your answer to the Hartzogs.
Hartzog trivia.
Question is... Come on, can somebody give me a drum roll, please? They're doing it over there. Bridgecreek band. Oh, boy, Billy. 86 receptions.
Oh, my goodness. Okay.
By Tanner Jackson in 2010.
Okay. So going back about 15 years. That's a good season in high school. That's a really good season.
Want to thank David Dillingham for getting us some ideas on the trivia questions. He's been doing stats for the Elgin Owls for a long time.
Hand off to Gator. Going to be
just barely gets out of that end zone. It's going to probably bring on the punt team again.
Oh, yeah. Here comes Kaysen. You hit this one a little better than last time.
Join Billy this Tuesday for
I'll be out there.
Coach's show. I'll be out of town representing.
Now, here's the question.
Southwest Oklahoma.
Can I ask a question and then eat while they're answering?
You can do whatever you want, buddy.
I mean,
it's Taco Tuesday.
While I'm there, on Taco Tuesday.
We're going to be at Burrito Miko every Tuesday at 6 p.m.
There's going to be a timeout brought to you by Elgin Realty. We'll take it with them here on the Oklahoma Sports Network. Back here on the Oklahoma Sports Network. Yes, join me out there. I'd appreciate that. That'd be good if you want to come out there. And
it's fall break. Got some time on your hands, potentially. Stick around for the abbreviated Ann's Country Kitchen Coaches Show. We'll have your K5 offensive player of the game and your defensive player of the game brought to you by Bree Chappelle. Bree said earlier today she had a solo day.
Oh, okay.
Self-care day. Good for her.
We all need those from time to time. Listen, depending on how tomorrow's game goes, I may need one.
Yeah.
Sometime. That OU Texas game, that's one of the days I told them I block off everything after the game just because I never know how I'm going to be. I just need.
Don't you love that 18 to 22-year-old kids decide your whole mood?
Oh, man, they can make me have such a bad day. Could ruin my week sometimes.
Kaysen gets that one away. Another low liner, but that's going to
take a decent bounce. Going to go up to about the 45-yard line. That's where it'll just die there, but Bobcats will have it in Elgin territory.
So the big one next week against Weatherford. Yeah. A lot on the line in that one.
Looks like Weatherford's going to. They're up on cash 35-21 in the fourth quarter. Don't know how much time. Can't be too much time left there. So that's
Clinton Elk City.
Yeah. Clinton Elk City is where to go. Clinton still leads Elk City 17-12. That is in the fourth quarter, and Woodward leads Douglas 21-6. That also in the fourth quarter. Also a throwback pass here by the Bobcats. Speed on the outside, and man, that guy can run. He can fly, and he's going to take this one into the house for a touchdown. That is Lathan McKnight. I don't see any flags. Touchdown will stand.
Makes it 58-12. Yeah, but big one against Weatherford there.
Yeah, it's going to be huge.
Tough place to play, always. Also Thursday, don't forget, the Parliament will be in action. Not sure. So the way it's set up, they're going to reseed the teams after all the regionals are over.
Right.
So Coach Garrett was thinking they might fall somewhere between a 4 and a 6, just based upon how things have gone so far this year. But that bracket should be released sometimes this weekend.
Yeah, they usually do that on Sunday, I believe.
Okay, so we'll know the time of that game. We'll stick around right here. 4:35 left to go in the Vincent Sailor State Farm.
58-13, now your score.
Yeah, but like I said, big one on that one. Obviously, if we can play the way that we are capable of and up to that Elgin Owl standard that we have developed, I think we can come out of that one victorious. But Weatherford's a proud program, got some good players on the outside. Finally got rid of, Stone and Steele?
Yes.
and their sister, what was the sister's name, Sage? Or,
yeah, they've been.
The triplets there finally are out of Weatherford.
Weatherford, if they beat Cash and I, it looks like that's going to happen. They'll be moving to 4-2 on the, 5-2 on the year. 5-1, excuse me. The lone loss to Clinton. It's kind of a wild ending to that one as well.
Yeah, double overtime, kind of a 4th and 10. Not Hail Mary because it was from the 10-yard line, but halfback pass.
Yeah, wild play call, by the way.
And
not your prototypical call there, but
the Weatherford, the Weatherford DB actually didn't pick it off, obviously, but caught it
away. Yeah, so it's like, it was a weird play.
He caught it falling back, did not land yet, so did not complete the catch. And as he was falling back, the Clinton receiver just yanked it out of his hands.
Smart play
for the touchdown, and then Clinton decided to go for 2 and a little pop pass to win that one 22-21.
Hopefully we'll get that score for you from Clinton and Elk City as well tonight.
Ball's on the ground again, so going to probably
and
a little squib.
Coach White said in the coaches show this is what they like to do.
Yeah.
Can cause a little bit of chaos. You just kind of got to get out of the way, and somebody needs to pick it up, It's a pretty good one. Keegan Hillary takes up and cuts it back. Oh, and he's got some room on the outside that way. Cuts it back up the middle. Going to be, let's stay on his feet and hit hard finally at the 40-yard line. But inside Bobcat territory. Nice job by Keegan Hillary that time.
Keegan's had some good kick returns so far this year. Had a couple in Newcastle. Obviously had the big interception at Newcastle. Started off the game 2 weeks ago here at the Nest 2 with the flea flicker touchdown.
You see it on the Elgin Roofing instant replay. He's got a good feel in space.
Only sophomore.
Yeah.
A lot of growing left to do.
So it'll be a 1st and 10 on the 41-yard line now.
4:23 to go. Going to go ahead and wind that clock.
There they go. So Jake Croft gets some time tonight at quarterback.
Will you please make your way to the main field house?
Handed off the outside edge. I think that's Gator going to be flung down. Thinking of about 4 on the play.
Got 2 little visitors here.
Yeah.
My oldest Marley, my niece Ella in town from Woodward. All right.
They got their pink on for sure. It's a oh, girls are like, yes, pink.
Oh, yeah. Everything in my house is half pink.
My daughter's 12. She don't wear a lot of pink anymore, but, man, when she was a younger, everything, man, pink, pink, pink.
All I live with is 3 women.
Yeah.
So it is all pink.
3:18 left to go now in this ball game.
Being very deliberate, obviously, trying to run this thing out. There goes Gator.
He might get free. Almost. He's going to be inside the Taco Mayo red zone.
Gator was able to score a touchdown last week, looking for his second in 2 weeks. But good job of open field tackling there by the Bobcats.
This will be a 1st and 10. 2:50 left to go. Hang on afterwards for kind of a short, abbreviated Ann's Country Kitchen post-game show. We'll have the offensive player and defensive players of the game and some thoughts on this game and looking forward to next week as well. And again, Tuesday you can join me at Burrito Miko for the coaches show.
Next time we're back at home, it'll be homecoming week, so
that's right.
Always a fun week. Big parade.
Hand off the Elam up the middle.
I'll be driving the 3rd grade cheer squad.
Oh, man.
In the parade.
A lot of fun. That's fun.
Hopefully everybody back
up
a little.
Brave soul. Brave soul. Yes, we will. Maybe live.
We'll have that one for you live.
Yeah. 15-yard line now.
The old attorney and insurance agent in me says, do not video that.
No.
I don't need any evidence.
Yeah. You need some deniability there
right.
for sure.
I'm going to give Extreme Key just for it. We're live here at the homecoming parade.
Gator again.
Gator again. We tackled at the 14-yard line. Elgin Owls just deliberately just kind of playing this one out.
Number 60, LeBlanc on the tackle.
Yeah, probably going to end 58-13, more than likely.
But again, very exciting first quarter, especially, and then not much after that. But
yeah, I mean, just like I said, kind of anytime anybody touched the ball, just off to the races, and started off with a big kick return touchdown to start the game off by Corday. Good job, 3 and out. Next play, I believe, touchdown. Then the onside, rise onside.
And off the Gator again. Ducks his head, big hit. Gets to the 5-yard line. I think they're going to get a first down.
Yeah,
1st and goal.
Probably one more snap. Yeah, then after that onside, Caden did a good job. Like I said, Caden played well tonight, 7 for 8. Well, he had a couple. He had a completion to Brody there, so 8 for 9, I believe, there in the game. had 138 yards. Not sure what that catch to Brody was.
Really good throws.
Probably over 150. Yeah, some great, really threaded the needle on some of those seam balls. The touchdown to Kaysen and Brody was a phenomenal throw. Oh, there goes Jake.
Jake's going to keep it.
Get in there, Jake.
Oh, he want to get that one in. I think that's, let's see here. I don't think they're going to run any more plays. That's how the Elgin Owls will wrap this one up. 58-13 victory over the Bridgecreek Bobcats. The Elgin Owls, some of those kids want to run another play, but no, we're not going to do that. So the Elgin Owls win 58-13. We'll be back with the Ann's Country Kitchen postgame show here in just a minute on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Sidelined by surgery, illness, injury? Valor Physical Therapy can help. At Valor PT, our skilled therapists create a rehabilitation program individualized for you, with education and encouragement each step of the way. Whether it's sports or the activities of life, let Valor get you back in the game. Start now at 405-609-3637. No referral needed. Mention this ad and get a free t-shirt at your first appointment.
Through life's trials, Liberty National Bank has been with you all the way, listening, embracing your goals, working together with you to build the business you want or the life you want. We've supported our neighbors and local businesses for over a century, always putting people first. For you, we are in the banking business. For you, we're here. Liberty National Bank, with you all the way.
Back here at the Nest in Elgin, Oklahoma, where Elgin's wrapping up the 58-13 win over the Bridgecreek Bobcats. And now for your Ann's Country Kitchen post-game show. They have the best homemade pies and cheesecake around, plus homemade cinnamon rolls, biscuits, dinner rolls, Indian tacos, hand-breaded chicken fried steaks, and so much more. Home cooking with Ann's Country Kitchen, 26020 Oklahoma Highway 58 in Lawton. Vincent?
Yeah, great job by the team, obviously, 58-13. Huge first quarter, 49-point first quarter. Like I said, every time we kind of touched the ball, just huge plays on and off the field. Started the game with a huge bang, obviously. Corday Ritchie for the long touchdown. But overall, just a great performance by the guys. Said kind of took our foot off the pedal a little there in the second quarter. Good job by the young guys in the second half, though, as well. Still some things to clean up, though, as we move forward into the season. Still a lot more penalties probably than the coaches would like.
Yeah.
But no turnovers, I believe. So that's a good sign. We've had some turnovers the last couple weeks, but none this week. So that's a good sign there. Like I said, still got to clean up those penalties as we move forward into the season, and probably even next week. I mean, a big one against Weatherford there coming up at Weatherford on Thursday night. We'll be live at 6:30 for the pregame show, and kickoff set for 7.
Now for your offensive player of the game, brought to you by K5. They specialize in overhead doors. It is their mission to provide the high quality of services while ensuring each customer is met with personable, professional experiences. Their team is ready to serve you. Give them a call for a free estimate, 580-507-9526.
Yeah, I mean, there's a bunch of good performances tonight. I mean, tough job. But like I said, Caden really played a great game. Really threw some incredible balls. Like I said, on some of those seam routes, the touchdown. The first throw to Ritson was a great throw, and then obviously you had the touchdown to Kaysen and Brody. That were great throws as well. And then probably his best throw tonight was the dig route to Joey, kind of the timing of that one and things like that. Finished the game 8 for 9, over 150 yards, the 2 touchdowns. Also had some good runs as well in there. One of them got called back, but like to see him being decisive when he decided to take off and run. And the best thing about it is he tucked the ball away. So great job by Caden, continuing to lead the offense and giving us a little bit of a different look than last year, like I said, with some of his athletic ability and things like that. So doing a great job right now as the quarterback of this team. Coming into the game, was completing 76% of his passes. 8 for 9 only helps that number out. So great job. Your K5 offensive player of the game, Caden Boletto.
Now for your defensive player of the game, brought to you by Bree Chappelle, Red River Realty Group, Keller Williams, your Southwest Oklahoma Realtor, where the market is hot and the deals are hotter. Call Bree today at 580-360-9625 for all your home buying and selling needs.
Yeah, I mean, great job by the defense. Obviously, gave up the first team defense didn't give up again another score. Kind of that first score was on a kick return. That last score was kind of on against some of the young kids and things like that. Great job by the entire defense. Tucker New popped some, Hudson Begley popped some. But at the end of the day, every time we looked up, it looked like Philip Pibiasi was always around the ball. Does a great job for us every week. It's kind of one of those deals like Ritson where you can almost name him on the defensive side every week. But like I said, really popped tonight from that linebacker position. Was always around the ball. Just seemed, like I said, had the big sack, big hit on the quarterback a couple different times as well. So good job there. Philip Pibiasi is your Bree Chappelle Defensive Player of the Game.
Congratulations to both of those young gentlemen. Remember, we have the Coaches Show Tuesday at Burrito Miko. Also, don't forget, next week the game is on Thursday because of fall break. If you can make it up on the trip to Weatherford, please join us. But if not, we'll have that here on the Oklahoma Sports Network. As always, 6:30 pregame, 7 p.m. kickoff.
And don't forget, Thursday, go try and support the Parliament as well as they take on.
The girls softball team as well.
We'll know soon who they take on, but go out if you can get up to the city and maybe watch those guys and then drive over maybe to Weatherford and make it a full day of Owl sports.
Go. Wrapping up here, Owls win 58-13 over the Bobcats. For Sadie, for Chris, Vincent Saylor, I'm Billy Palmer. Have a good weekend, everybody.
Go Owls. Woo!
Thanks for watching this presentation of the Oklahoma Sports Network.